everybody, and welcome to Tabletop, the finale of the Keep on the Borderlands. Oh, we made it, everybody. Episode 52, The Fate of the Borderlands. How are we doing tonight?
Woo!
Quivering
Sad,
with anticipation.
Yeah.
Whew, that's right.
Got the blood flowing.
That's right. Anticipation is everything. Wow, I can't believe it. We started playing this game in June of 2021. We had a goal to do every other week, which, of course, you know how scheduling works in D&D. So that means that it took us, once we started playing every week, we ended up catching back up and playing about once every other week. It ended up working out perfectly. But I really have enjoyed this game thoroughly over the last 2 years. These characters, the story, this campaign has been so great, and I think it's really resonated with a lot of the viewers here. So thank you for watching. I can't promise that everything's going to end the way we all want to tonight, but we will do our best. I'm rooting for you players. I said this I did a stream on, what was it, Sunday night, where I was just kind of like hyping up the finale. I didn't give away any spoilers, but I said I'm rooting for you guys. So.
Except we've established that Eric is the squishiest.
Well, Tim, did you watch? You didn't watch it on Sunday, did you?
No.
Okay, good. Well, yeah, I don't expect you to.
That's good.
I mean, I didn't give any spoilers, but sometimes it's better that you don't watch it. But Jeff was in there. He saw all the secrets.
I tripped over it by accident. I was just gonna watch the season the recap video, and it was going on your channel. I didn't even know about it.
I tried to sneak it past you guys, but
I knew you would. I didn't tell anyone.
Well,
if only I didn't get notifications.
You knew about it, John?
Well, I didn't know it was going to happen, but
I
got
gotcha.
a notification that it was.
You got to click the bell icon for notifications, like and subscribe.
I clicked that bell many years.
First episode, come on.
What did I miss?
You didn't miss anything. I was just chatting with the viewers, just a Q&A live stream on Sunday night.
Oh.
It was just a chat. And but we had a lot of good questions, actually. Some questions were asked, and I'll pose a couple to you, maybe at the end or at the maybe the after show is probably best for it. But I think there is a couple questions that I wanted to just throw out to you here. But the first one is a memorable moment, because we talked about this on last stream. What was something that you'll always remember? A moment, a scene, some scenario, encounter, or just in general role-playing part that you'll always remember from this campaign? I said last time, it was so many humorous moments to go through. It's hard to pick one. So many like really powerful moments in the game too. But I mean, for me, just even last episode, just that encounter with Xander. I mean, Jeff, I think the whole viewership's agreed, and we even afterwards said that you deserve an inspiration for that role-playing encounter there. And it was great to see Skeggy really lay into Xander.
Oh, he hates that guy. He hates that guy.
So what do you got, everybody? What's something you'll remember?
Well, I've got two.
Go ahead.
So definitely the most impactful was poor Zeb's death, and the loss of Zeb, and how Hieronymus dealt with it by quickly trying to replace him.
You're so sensitive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got a new puppy. But also finally getting the scroll of Fireball, like the Precious.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably the highlight for me for Hyro.
That's true, actually. Wow, you're right. You're 100% right. That was a big moment.
The one thing he wanted. I probably said it every session we played.
Yes, and you finally got it, and you've put it to good use, I think.
It's like the only spell I've cast since.
Yeah. And what about the rest of you? Tim, you said one?
Yeah, I got. Now I'm thinking about the death of Zeb, and I still take full responsibility. I was one who's like, I trust this Herman of the Woods with my life completely.
That's right.
He showed up with a panther. It really was completely my fault. I was
fall, you filthy tiefling.
And,
interesting.
the other one
said...
is, I think, me and Barrick breaking out of jail. That was a great time. I love that. That was, it was a fun little stint. So that's it for me.
Yeah, Barrick, would you agree the session where the party was split?
I mean, that was credit to you, Bobo. Well run. And that was a blast. Everyone loves breaking out of jail with a buddy, especially after you have a nice cathartic moment together, you know. I kind of picked like more of my favorite moment.
Go for it.
But I loved the Chai Harvest Festival. Us sneaking around, kind of. That I feel like that was height of just. We had no stakes yet. We were like willing to do dumb stuff.
And that was forced race sessions of 0 XP, by the way. So
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was actually looking back through the session. I think that's where we cemented our name as the Char Coalition. It had been talked about back and forth, but I think that's where it happened. We have. I was looking at the chat. The Borderland buffoons, Hieronymus's meat shields, Hieronymus and the unmentionables. There are a lot of Hieronymus themed ones. Yeah, but I had a blast with that, handing out flyers.
Yes, the flyers that made it into the final cut of the recap video. John, you told me earlier today that you had 2 moments.
I do have 2. So first, I'd be remiss to, bring up Sasori's, defining moment when Sasori finally got to kill Levi Merrick.
Yes.
The gallows, like that duel, that was the person he started picking a fight with, his enemy. Number
he was
one.
He was kind of your foil, right? At that early stages. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the word. He was my, the villain to me.
Nemesis.
Nemesis. Thank you.
Yes,
that would
that's
be
the word.
the word. Yeah, and then really recently, certainly Karg's favorite moment was finally getting rid of Man Bun's Man Bun. That was something that John has been trying to do since the moment Mohag was introduced, and I wasn't going to do it without it making sense, and Karg found a way, and I'm very proud of that. I have saved fashion.
Wow. Yeah, that was I agree. Well, you had a lot of moments actually, but so you have 2 distinct perspectives, like almost like Jeff does, right? Where the 2 characters had almost a full, arc. It wasn't complete, but then the new character came over and kind of is tying it up in a bow, so to speak. Especially for Jeff. Jeff, would you agree the more recent episodes have been some of Skeggy's best?
Oh yeah, I mean, I was those of you who are in our text chain, the days after Scory died, know how hard I took that, because I really did. But by about Saturday after the Wednesday afternoon, I found Skeggy's voice, and I found the concept that would let Scory going the way that he did have meaning and impact, which actually takes me to one of my 2 favorite moments that I will remember. And the first one is very specific. The look on Nate's face as Barrick when Skeggy said who he was.
Oh yeah.
That was beautiful.
He put his hands over his face. He's slumped back in his chair.
And that's why everybody loves Barrick. I mean, that's he's the innocent, and following Barrick's arc through this whole thing, because Barrick probably is the character that's actually had an arc. The rest of us have been pretty much who we were. And I think that, not every character has to have an arc, but I think that's why people are attracted to Barrick. The other moment that I wanted to mention,
also his dash and good looks.
Well, that too. The other moment that I wanted to mention was the look on everybody's face when I believe it was Barrick tried to do a lay on hands. We pulled Valentine out of the big frog, and he was already gone.
Yeah.
And that was the first PC to die in the campaign. It was a few episodes in, and that's like, oh, this is for real. Don't get attached to these guys.
Yeah. Oh, we lost somebody. Uh-oh.
We lost Tim.
And he's back. Look at this. Internet. Am I right?
Would it be the last session I lose Wi-Fi? Sorry.
Can't live with
That
it.
was kind of fitting that Tim disappeared and came back as we're talking about Valentine dying and then Eric joining the party.
God, no.
How meta was that?
Change the topic. Anything else? Not on stream. I'll cry.
That was a moment because we had no idea. Oh,
Yeah.
that was so brutal.
I thought we were going to save him. I really thought we were going to get to him in time because we were sweating it. But you rolled a 1, didn't you?
I rolled a 1. Yeah.
Yeah, and we got there on the 3rd round, and he died on the 2nd. It was, my God.
Really quick, another great comment. Just a generous shout out to all the YouTube fans. Everyone been commenting because honestly, reading through your comments has been hysterical throughout the campaign. You guys have been absolutely electric as a crowd. So thank you for all you.
That's
very true.
Yeah, and I have to just shout out, thank you, Wayne, thank you, Greyhawk Exile, thank you, Jason, for the super chats. It always, it's great to see the appreciation, the fact that you enjoy watching our silly games. So
Chris from Long Island.
Yeah, Chris from Long Island too. Yeah, absolutely.
Whatever. I don't even read them.
Well, if that doesn't sum Hieronymus up, I don't know what else does. All right, so Tim, did you have one more thing? Did I miss it? Was that the thing?
That was it. Just shouting out the fans. They've been great.
Gotcha. Well,
we had actual fan art on the Discord. Oh my God.
Yeah. We got sent. I was sent some fan art on the Discord. If you check the link down below, you can go into the Keep on the Borderlands tab under the Discord, and you can see there's one for each of the characters, and even a helmed Xander Cartwright. So go check that out. I just want to make sure I get the name correct. It was from. Let's see here. I put
Joe
it in the
Serrano.
Chat. Joe Serrano. Thank you. Yes, Joe Serrano.
Joe Serrano.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Awesome job, Joe. Just sent me these today. So
let's go, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Their internets are faster than mine. I'll say how great it is in about 2 minutes.
That's so cool.
Karg is actually the most, I think, humorous one.
I love Karg.
Well, I'm shrinking that figure down to halfling size. The head is about. I mean, I don't want to be critical.
It's going to be great
because the artwork is great. But I have a feeling if he were 3 feet tall, the head would be about the size of a golf ball, which is perfectly appropriate.
Perfect for Karg. Because I imagine he's like a shrunken, like a shrunken skull head anyway at this point. So we'll see.
All right. Absolutely.
You guys made me feel like Sam Riegel. It was so exciting.
It was great to see. Yeah. All right.
I love Karg. That's amazing. Oh, I love the idea of looking like that and only being like 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Who else has orange skin and white circles around his eyes?
All right. Well, we can remiss more at the end of the game and then next week after the final roll. But for now, I say we dive into the finale. You ready?
Let's do it. As I'll ever be.
Yeah,
we're gonna die into the finale.
Die into the finale. I'm going to switch us over to our Roll20 screen because that's where we are right now. I'll bring you to that, and I'll move over our viewers.
Psyched for that long rest we just got, though.
To give everybody just a perspective of the behind the scenes stuff, we definitely did not take a long rest, but we did take a short rest. I said that during the entire conversation with Xander at the end, that was in literally real time, 15 plus minutes. So it would be fine if that's the time they took in that hallway to just right at the entrance of the cave to take a breather, heal some of their wounds. If you wanted to cast any spells or anything like that, you can, or gain any hit dice, you could. I know, Chris, you gained back some spells from Arcane Recovery.
Yeah.
I assume you're doing it all. Okay, so you decide what you've got. If there's anything you need to announce, you let us know, but I see you rolling hit dice, and that's good. When you are done and you are completely done with your rest, just let me know what you're doing, how you're doing, hit point wise, and how you're doing spell wise if you're a spellcaster.
I am at full hit points plus 2 remaining temporary hit points, so I'm in pretty good shape.
Okay.
Hit points, I am at full. Spellcaster, I am touchy at best.
Yeah.
How are we doing?
I'm trying to. I've got 3 level 1, 1 level 2, 1 level 3. So I'm saving all I can for healing for the most part. But we will. I feel like if anyone's a gamer, I feel like I'm watching the last cutscene in Halo Reach. I'm just like, I know I'm gonna die. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Oh, I should mention the wand
good.
is at full charges.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna cast all my spells then.
Oh, yeah,
Sweet.
you guys can go offense. I got
two
you back.
lay on hands left.
2
I think I
points.
I think I gave Eric 23 when we fought the giant centipede. So
Okay.
I'm low there. 2 slots left.
Hyro's got 2 level 2s and a couple level 1s. That's what he's got.
Okay.
All right.
2 level 2s, couple level 1s.
Fireball.
No,
No
there'll be no
fireball.
more fireball. And keep on the Borderlands.
Oh boy.
Karg is at full HP,
Karg's at full? Okay.
but only has one more rage.
One more rage. Okay.
We are toast.
I at the end I turn to everyone and say, I wish I had some words of inspiration, but I don't know if that would be our style. Let's go in there, destroy some chaos, burn a lot of stuff, and make some jokes. And after, and I look at Skeggy and say, we'll have justice for Scory.
Oh, we'll have justice.
And everyone but Karg can have 8 temporary hit points.
Mohag included, right?
Mohag and
Midu?
Midu.
Ooh, is Midu still with us?
Yeah, he's
Juice
right
up
there.
Midu.
Yeah, let's juice up Midu. with eight.
Midu.
There you go. Heck yeah, I like
This is
that.
so emotional.
Oh, if Midu dies, I'm gonna be crushed.
I can't do it.
I don't care about any of the rest of us. I just want Midu to make it.
So,
Oh, what a Tarantino ending if we all die and Midu lives.
he's the new Castle.
Yeah.
Fortinbras.
All right, so now that we've got all our housekeeping out of the way, let's dive into the game. So, Barrack gives that rousing speech, and you start to walk down into this place, this dark cave entrance. And we're going to take a step back for a moment. Karg.
Oh, correct.
Karg is in his small, happy town of Bramblebush. Karg, you grew up in a mostly, I would say, predominantly human settlement, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
You're not the only halflings, but your halflings are uncommon in Bramblebush. Your parents, your mother and your father, Mr. and Mrs. Karg, they have a small
Karget.
Karg and Karget. The senior Kargs, they have a stall in the marketplace in town. They go into town regularly. They go in, for the most part, you would say, I don't know, 4 or 5 days a week. And because you're getting older, you're 10 years old, you're kind of some responsibilities while they're gone. You live in a sort of like a small little settlement on the outskirts of Bramblebush. It takes about probably 30 minutes for them to get to town. You have a couple little things in your area. There's mostly homes, mostly residential. It's a town where you know everybody's name. And there's one place in town that is really just it's the bare bones sort of supply shop, sort of haberdashery of sorts. It's a small store owned by a woman named Melinda, and every time you are left alone for the week, you go to Melinda's to grab food. This is usually on a start of a week, like a Monday. You'll go and grab food or different supplies. You like to cook. That's one of Karg's favorite things to do for his parents, which is odd because we never seen him cook or even talk about cooking with Show Rembo when Show Rembo was here. Wonder why. We'll see. So, Karg, you go into Melinda's haberdashery to get a couple of spices and things like that, because what are you making for your parents tonight on this Monday Eve?
Like every good Monday, I'm gonna make a rabbit stew. Rabbits are very abundant, and they're small enough that I can catch them.
Yeah, definitely. And you're very adept at it. Ever since you're a little kid, you feel like you've had some pretty good quickness and dexterity. You've been able to catch them, but your parents always told you, because since you're so small and so frail, that you have to be careful to, not to go too far into the woods. Otherwise, there might be something that you can't get away from. You wouldn't want to encounter a bear or a wolf or something like that. So you head into Melinda's haberdashery, and you're looking at all the spices and the racks and things like that. And Melinda steps out. You hear the door open. She says, just get what you want, Karg, and throw it up there on the counter.
Melinda, do you have any more bay leaves? I can't find them on the shelf.
And you heard the door close already. The little bell rang, and she's out of the shop.
Okay.
So you look around. Bay leaves, where are they? You look and search. Give me a quick perception check.
9.
9? Oh man, if you're not even sure if you've even seen a bay leaf in this place before. It's like there's every other spice that you want, but not bay leaf. So you're on the bottom shelf. You're like on your hands and knees crawling. You've got a bunch of spices in your arms. You hear the bell of that door, that little ding again as the door opens, and you hear footsteps, multiple footsteps walking in.
I turn around to see who it is.
You look up and, well, I guess probably the second shelf because you're pretty small. You look through the second shelf from the floor, and you could see just probably the knees and torsos of a bunch of school kids. They kind of you recognize them. Now, you don't go to school that often, to be honest with you, but, it's a little schoolhouse in town. But, the reason why you don't really like going to school is because this is little Jermaine. Jermaine is a human. He's got his growth spurt. He hit his growth spurt at 10 years old. He towers over you. Him and his crew of 5 or 6 other kids walk into the haberdashery, and they look around, and they don't see you. They start looking around and see that Melinda's not there, and they start stealing stuff. They start grabbing things off the shelves. They run to the counter. They're looking for some sort of gold stash or something like that she might have. They don't hear you or see you. What do you do?
I come out from out there and I say, "Hey, you guys! Put that stuff back. That's not yours. Can't have it."
Jermaine turns around. He's like, "Oh my! Oh, look at this! It's little Kargy Wargy. What are you doing here?"
I'm in charge when Melinda's not here. Put that stuff back, or I'm gonna tell.
You see one of the kids, one of the little sneaky boy. He goes behind the counter, comes out. He's like, "I found some silver," and he's got a small little coin purse of silver.
Hey, that's Melinda's. You're gonna get in trouble.
And Jermaine comes up and he looks at you and he goes, "Listen, run along now, or else we're gonna beat you into a pulp. It's 6 against 1. And I could have taken you anyway."
Well, if you can take me, why do you need everyone else?
One of the kids comes up to him and he's like, "Come on, man, she's coming back. It's not worth it. It's not worth it." And he's like, No, it's worth it." And he bends over to get into eye view with you. And he goes, "You're not going to say nothing about this, are you?"
I'm saying something right now. You're not allowed to leave here with that stuff. I'm in charge. Put it back.
And the next thing you see and hear is his fist smashing into your nose, Karg. You get hit. You get walloped. He sends you up into the air with that hit, video game style. You fly into the air and land back on your feet. You spill all the spices, whatever glass jars they were held in, crash onto the floor and spill all over the place. And then before you even know it, Karg, he's on top of you, pummeling you. He's straddling over you, smashing down with his fists. All the kids come in and they start yelling and whooping and hollering, and they come over, and a couple of them even get good kicks on your sides. What do you do?
I can protect my head, and I try to stand up, and I'm a little guy, so I go for a below the groin punch.
Give me a melee attack.
Good old Jermaine. Unarmed, I'm guessing.
Yep. Yeah, an unarmed melee strike. Yep.
It's 25 from Jermaine's gonads.
All right, so you hit Jermaine right where the sun don't shine, and he tumbles over a bit, and he looks around to all his friends. They're all laughing now at him instead. And so what he does is once he gets his senses back, he's like, that's it, and he jumps on top of you and continues this beating, left, right, so with double the fervor and the strength because of how you've embarrassed him. And he goes, this'll teach you to mess with me. And he's like, remember, you're weak and you can't do anything about it. Say anything to her and I'll come to your house. I'll burn your house down. And there you are, Karg. You could barely respond, honestly, at this point, because he's hit you so many times. Your face is puffy and swollen. The kids are all scattered now. And Melinda comes in, and Jermaine runs out past her. And then she comes in, and she'll take over me. She's like, oh, my goodness. She'll run to you, Karg, and she'll help you up and start to dress your wounds and washcloth across your face, clean you off. But she's doing this, and you felt helpless, that's for sure. What do you say to Melinda as she's kind of giving you some first aid?
Melinda, I'm sorry. I tried to stop them. They took all your stuff.
Ah, Karg. She's like, you didn't have to do that. You can't. Look at you. Compared to them, they're so much bigger than you. There's no need for you to fight back. Next time that happens, just run, okay? Run out of the store. All right? There was no way you were going to... Karg. There was no way you were going to beat them. Why even antagonize them even further?
Because it was the right thing to do.
Sometimes, Karg, you need to realize that you can't do everything. That we have limitations. And yours is, well, look, you're smaller than all of us. And you're weaker. But you make up for it in other ways. Look, I'll get things cleaned up here, but let your mother and father know to come talk to me. I'll tell them what happened, all right? Take the spices what you can.
Thanks, Melinda.
All right, and remember, Karg, sometimes you don't need to be the strongest in the room. You got that?
I just walk out.
Okay. Karg, you'll walk out of Melinda's and we'll fade back into the caves of chaos. Light sources. Let's discuss the light sources right now. Who has a light source and what is it?
My sword. Hyper light. It's got 30 bright, 30 dim.
Gotcha.
Which one of you needs light?
I cannot see.
I'll cast.
10, sorry, 10 bright, 10 dim.
I'll cast light on his weapon. On Karg's weapon.
Okay, so we've got light, we've got the sword, we've got a lot of people dark vision as well. Xander doesn't have dark vision, and while he will be able to see from your light, he'll light a torch and he'll give it to the last veteran that was with him.
The last red shirt.
Yeah.
Just kind of looking at Afton and seeing how he is moving around. Does it seem like he has dark vision too?
You know, if you would like to give me some sort of insight check, I'd let you know if you can get the sense that he can see in the dark or not.
Nothing would make me happier. How's a 16 look on insight?
You've been watching him as this conversation's been going on, and as you're walking into this very dark cavern, and he hasn't seemed to struggle to find his footing.
Okay.
What about the kid?
The kid?
Yeah, Alan.
I have
Well-
don't I have my hand on his shoulder? Aren't I with the kid?
You are, so he can see. He has your light.
Okay.
He doesn't seem
Okay.
to...
Never mind them.
He also doesn't seem to mind the
I mean,
darkness
we know
either.
he's not a normal human, so.
Right.
Great.
All right, so now the looks like almost a dozen of you here are in the caves. Move your tokens forward. I'll move all the NPCs.
I'm definitely telling the kid to walk behind me as I scooch forward with Karg.
Are we going?
We're going in the wrong way. Sorry.
Are we supposed to be going due north, or are we supposed to be going northeast?
North.
Okay.
Northeast is
Yep,
the
Karg,
exit.
we both were checking out whatever small cave that was.
That is
Oh, is
the
that the
entrance.
exit?
That's the
Oh,
entrance
okay.
to the cave.
Ah,
yeah.
yes. Yes.
Xander and the Castellan will push forward, kind of to the front. But if Barrack or Kargasi also want to move to the front, you're more than welcome. They're not going to fight you to get ahead of them.
To take the first blow.
Xander seems it's very important to him to seem that he's like pushing forward. He's like moving quickly and trying to get ahead in this place.
Yeah. I'll pretty much keep step behind.
I'm watching him close.
You're watching Xander close?
Oh yeah.
Gotcha. So you approach the northern corridor. Tim, did you have something to say?
Yeah, I can keep an eye on Mohag. Is there just somewhere you want me to keep his position in the kind of greater scheme here, or not really worry about it?
He wants to be towards the back. He's pretty happy where he is, yeah.
That's what I thought. Cool, thank you.
Midu will be right in the center, probably following... What do we got here?
Can we have gathered up spears for Midu from that last fight?
Yeah, he'll have
so
his
he's
4
got some
spears
stuff
then. He'll have 4 spears that he can carry.
to throw. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we go into the northern corridor here, and you can see that the walls, again, are black rock, but they are veined with this, like, red. At this point, it's dull, but every so often you feel that almost like a heartbeat, like a pulse, and you see that energy course through the red veins of the rock. And to the north, you can see a fully iron door. It's just there, straight into the rock. Fully iron door. It's ornate and decorated. It has a similar pattern, sort of to like what the cave walls have. This sort of like veined striation.
I mean, this is more just to confirm, but would I associate that pumping color, like with Nylissa?
Totally, and it started when
Great.
this crystal was put into the marble altar.
Let's do it.
Xander looks to everybody as he kind of steps forward. Barrack stands beside him, and he goes,
Let's do it.
yeah, it's fine. And he goes, there's 2 paths. There's a door here, and I can see a turn to the left. Should we press on, or is this the place?
I don't think we want to eliminate. I think we want to eliminate all options, not let anything come up behind us. Let's open the door, and then we can move on if we need to.
He'll nod at you, Karg, and then he'll step forward to reach for the door handle, but then he'll pause and look to Barrack, and he says, kind of waits for confirmation.
I nod. Karg's wisdom has been guiding us well.
He'll open the door. The door creaks open as if it's been stuck this way for quite some time. Centuries, maybe longer. And he'll step forward into the door frame. And he'll walk carefully as he has his maul ahead in front of him. And he'll step forward in and bring in that. He'll call for the light so the torchbearer will come in with you.
Okie doke.
Okay, move your tokens in.
There's something in
I
there.
tell the kid to wait
Yeah.
outside the door.
I'll wait with the kid outside the door if you want.
Sure. You'll come in and Xander will see that there's a metal brazier there. He'll take the torch from the torchbearer, light it, and revealing to you it looks as though this is a small chamber. There is a pungent, almost acrid smell that permeates your nostrils. Situated around this brazier are 4 prone figures. They are lying next to their beds, almost what seems to be in prayer. They wear dusty red robes and black cowls. They are frozen. They do not move as you approach.
Do I recognize any of these people? Would I know what they are, what these robes are?
Give me a religion check.
Hot 7, Bob.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Here's look for Hyro.
You don't know either.
Darn.
Xander will step further in again. Yeah, it does appear
Xander,
that there's
what are
a.
these?
Sorry, Barrack. Go ahead.
No, I said Xander. What are these?
He looks around. He's a bit confused, but his guard's kind of down now. He puts his maul to his side, and he looks and he goes over to one of them, pulls one of the hoods off, and you can see there it's basically this like shriveled body. It looks almost like just a corpse in that prayer position, kneeling on the side of the beds. He goes, "They are just corpses, bodies."
Divine sense, Bubbo.
What's that?
Divine sense?
Sure. How many times can you do that in a day?
4.
How many times have you done it already? Once?
3.
Oh, okay.
It's the last one. Uh-oh.
No, this is my 3rd.
You have one more. Gotcha.
Yeah.
There is no celestial fiend, fae, or undead within 60 feet of you.
We're cool.
He looks at them and he just pokes his maul into it, like hits it gently, and you can see them kind of topple over. Body parts start to just crumble to ash. You know, shoulders kind of disintegrating into themselves as it falls over.
I'd like to hit off a magical awareness while I'm looking at the stuff on the table as well.
Sure. Yeah, there are papers and things like that there, but it actually doesn't look like they've been used, and they're covered in tons and tons of dust. There's also cups there. There are 4 cups on the table.
Anything inside of them?
Give me a investigation check or maybe a nature check.
They're both 0. I don't.
Okay. I don't think you can do it then. Never mind.
I'll help him look. I'm curious.
Yeah, I've got nature.
Yeah, if you'd like to take a check, you can. This goes for Skeggy, and I know. Well, Eric, you're out of the room. You're not coming in yet. I take it.
I'm
No,
not in the room, and it's outside my area of expertise anyway. So I didn't.
22 on nature.
Gotcha. Even Hieronymus, you're investigating the cup, and it's just a cup, a simple, plain ceramic cup, mug. You know, maybe one like that you can get in the Tabletop merch store. But it's a cup, and it's plain.
Product placement.
It's a plain ceramic cup, and you don't sense anything. And you look at it, you even kind of blow off some of the dust, but nothing. Barrick, there's a lot of smells in this room right now, and you get the sense that these bodies have been decomposing here for quite some time, but they probably should be even further along than what it would suggest.
So do I think something's been like keeping them?
You know, a lot of different herbal things could preserve bodies. You know, like what a mortician would do to preserve bodies, things like that.
Sure.
But this doesn't seem like anything you've seen in nature to do it this unnaturally.
Yeah,
Unnaturally.
Tell everybody.
Afton will stride in if Skeggy and Eric will let him pass you.
Check it out.
I'll
Get
actually go trade with Eric,
Yeah,
and
I'm not gonna
knowing
stop
his expertise in life and death. If you want to go in and look around, Eric.
No, I'm good with the kid.
Oh, okay.
My attention is largely down the hall to make sure something doesn't come at us from the other direction.
Yeah, and you'll notice
That's what I do.
You'll notice that you and the Castellan are actually both like head on a swivel. Like she hasn't done anything really. She's interested in what's going on, but she's like aware that there's no threat at this time. Okay, so Karg, magic awareness. Yeah, you don't sense any of those. Nope. No magical item or spell or aura or effect. No.
So just knowing how depleted Hieronymus is, he is actively looking for anything that might help him in the next fight. So he's hoping to find something, scrolls or otherwise.
Yeah, you can look at all the papers on the table, and they don't contain anything. Like I said, they mostly are unused. It looks like as though they were planning on using them for something, but they're old parchment. That probably, if you wrote on it, it would destroy it.
All right.
But Afton will stride in, and he'll look to these people, and he's like got his jaw dropped, and he's like, "Do you know what this is?" And he looks to Karg, Barrick, as you pass through the door, and Hieronymus. He goes, "This is incredible. This is the cult of the incandescent night."
Oh, I hate these people.
He says, I've studied the gods and their followers for, well, practically my whole life. And that's what this is. They built this lair here. It seems they've entombed themselves.
For what purpose?
That I don't know, but these are their markings.
Hieronymus, should we burn it down? Burn it to the ground?
Can I do a knowledge history check? I don't know. Should we bother? Arcana?
Would after be loud enough that I could hear that from outside the room also?
Sure.
And if it's loud enough, is that a name that would ring any bells for me or sound familiar as a cleric?
You'd have to give me a religion check, and same with you, Hieronymus.
Happy to do it.
Although I think, Hieronymus, you gave me a religion check before, correct?
Now that they mentioned the name of this cult,
Okay.
maybe I might have triggered something.
Maybe give me history instead.
I got a 12 on my religion.
You don't know, Eric.
Means nothing to me, alright.
14 history.
Yeah, I mean, you might have heard of lots of cults, and maybe the name came up, but other than the name, doesn't really bring you much information. But he'll look to you and say, you can destroy them if you'd like, but we should preserve these, because I would like to study them once this is all said and done.
What kind of cult has only 4 people?
I assume that these are not the only members, or perhaps the original. It's said that the incandescent cult is no more. Their last followers were seen several hundred years ago. Well, let's move on. And he leaves the room.
Out in the hallway before everyone else leaves the room, can I just lean over to the kid and say, hey kid, whatever happens out there, stick close to me and we'll get you out alive.
He'll nod. Do you know where my brother is?
Your brother's totally fine. He's paying me out, but he's totally fine.
So
Stick
you
with
found
us. Oh yeah, he found us. We found him, and he's been difficult to get rid of since.
Will you take me to him after this?
We'll do our best to honor that request.
He'll nod with some reassurance and then press on. All right, Xander, upset that there's no more information here, he'll storm out and call for the torchbearer to come with him. And the guy's like, my name is Tom, by the way, I'm just letting you know. Tom the torchbearer. Tommy Torch.
Like an AA meeting. Hi, Tom.
I'm Tom, and I'm a torchbearer.
I'm gonna behead all of these corpses.
Okay.
That's
So
very
you're in the
quietly.
you're in the room alone, right?
Correct.
Gotcha. You want to just lop them off?
Yeah, just very gently. Not trying to like destroy too much else, but just want to separate their heads from their bodies.
Okay. It's very easy, like a hot knife through butter.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay. Maneuver yourself down.
I was waiting for like roll a Constitution save, Karg.
Well, I hope the Constitution should be good for him.
True.
All right, so you go down the left corridor to the west, and you can see it splits off another corridor north and another south. The southern one, though, is very intriguing because you can see it from where you are. In fact, there's a red glow coming from the room, and it's visible from where you are here. You can see part of the room, even from the turn of that corner. Xander will look to the torchbearer and tell him to, position himself that way. And he'll start to head down. And he says, "This might be it. Ready yourselves," to Barrack and Hieronymus.
Should we check what's up north first?
I'm sure Maeve would appreciate knowing her surroundings in a deadly fight.
I'm just taking a few steps forward.
Okay.
I'm covering him.
You see
Isn't
a car.
that-
Yeah, Karg, you see another door to the right as you go north.
I should see 2 more. Yeah.
Sorry, you see 2 doors. Yeah, you see 2 more. You have sight there. But hold your token for a second, Karg. I'm going to describe the corridor to the south, as it seems the rest of the people are moving that way. All right.
Yeah.
This place is made of red stone. So it's a little different than the rest of the corridor.
Minecraft.
Is that a Minecraft thing?
Yeah, it is actually.
So you see this is made of red stone, with the floor being a mosaic checker pattern of red and black, almost like a checkerboard itself. The south wall is covered by a huge tapestry, which depicts a bleak landscape. There are barren trees and unidentifiable, but horrible-looking black shapes in silhouette. Holding aloft a struggling human is one of these figures in the center of the mosaic. There's a gray sky in the background, and it's torn by wisps of purple clouds and a bloody moon with a skull-like face upon it, leering down the rest of the scene. To the south...
Sorry, what? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, yeah. To the south, there are 4 black pillars supporting the domed ceiling some 25 feet overhead. Between the columns, just in front of the tapestry, is a stone altar of red-veined black rock, rough-hewn and stained brown. You can see 4 tarnished bronze vessels laying upon the altar. What do you do?
Does the mural in particular look like any one of the visions we've had of like the chaos before in like our dreams or anything?
I would say you could make that decision for yourself, but it's awfully reminiscent of it.
That's what I was getting. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm reading the chat. Not the YouTube chat, our Roll20 chat, Hieronymus. The song list, holding aloft a bloody human.
Well, you named Jeff made a joke earlier about something the soft bigotry of low expectations.
Oh.
And then I said that's the name of our first album.
It's an album, yeah. These are song names. What's that song? The sound of high-heeled boy. What's that? You know what I'm talking about?
No,
God,
not
classic
yet.
rock,
Keep
classic
talking.
rock song.
The way Card speaks.
Soft spark of high-heeled.
What do you?
I don't know.
man.
I think we need some help from Google.
Oh, come on. Traffic. There we go. Traffic. The low spark of high-heeled boys. That's the song from whatever.
Deep cut. Deep
72.
cut.
Walk on the wild side.
Come on, everybody. It's Traffic. You know it. All right. Anyway,
Of course.
so what do you do? And if you have any questions, Barrick, I can describe something.
How does Xander, like, when he sees this room, does he react anyway?
His first reaction is that of sort of like, you can see that like excitement or anticipation of combat, but then it fades as he charges into the room and there's nothing. He looks
This
around.
guy's so simply driven and dumb. I mean, this altar, I guess, is what draws me. Especially thinking of this cult and
Yeah.
incandescent night. Have we ever heard that in this campaign before?
No.
Right? Okay. All right. So I'll check that out if anyone wants to.
Yeah, maneuver your tokens. I'll just give each of you a chance to do something. So Barrick, you're moving towards the altar.
Yeah.
Hieronymus, what are you doing?
I'll look around the scene and see if I can decipher anything that I'm seeing here. History check.
No need. No need. There will be nothing of history here. What about
Arcana?
maybe
or-
Arcana? Yes, you could do Arcana. Yeah, that would work. Where are you using this Arcana check to? What are you trying to uncover or learn?
I'm looking at the tapestries and the walls, even the floor itself, trying to decipher any kind of meaning here.
It looks like this would be some sort of ritual room, and you would tell by the first off by the stone color itself and everything that there's got to be something magical about this place, some aura that it emits, and the bronze containers that are on the altar, that must be a tool or something used in whatever ritual is performed here.
I tell them to watch out what you touch; it might be magical.
And then
Without touching, I'll look at those.
sure.
God, I am just not feeling the religion tonight.
However,
Second 7.
that's okay. However, you do look, and on the altar there's a shallow bowl, a pair of goblets, and an ewer.
How do you spell that?
EWER.
Is that
Can you use it in
Ewer?
a sentence?
A ewer? It's a bowl. It's a gravy bowl.
Oh.
Something like that. I might be pronouncing it wrong.
Oh heck yeah! It's like a lemonade pitcher.
Yeah, it's like a ewer.
Like a
A ewer. A large jug with a mouth.
yeah.
Here you go.
Pyro
that's
also
cool.
sees a staff.
Just like
against the
Karg.
wall.
A small jug with a mouth.
I'm large
Well
for
played.
a jug. I'm small for a person, but large for a jug.
What's obvious though,
Fair
Barrick?
enough.
Barrick, what is obvious without any sort of check is that these each contained blood. They are stained with blood. Probably, like I said, hundreds, if not maybe even longer ago. It's just centuries old blood stain there.
All right, I immediately turn and look around for Afton to make sure he is not right here.
He's like, I'm right here.
Is he literally right there?
He's coming in. He's probably at where the torchlight is.
I'm gonna say I think it's in the other direction. Afton, let's go.
But don't you want to look around here first?
Yeah, that's what Hieronymus and I just did. Xander, there's nothing to fight here, right?
Is that dried blood by any chance? And he like walks over.
No, definitely not. No, that's someone was making a chocolate souffle. That's dried chocolate. Anything.
This mural is absolutely horrifying, is it not?
Yep.
Have you ever seen such a thing?
I have not seen art like this before.
Touche. Eric Lavernus, what are you doing, and what is the boy doing? No, I shouldn't say what the boy's doing, excuse me. The boy's right next to you, and he's just, like, not leaving your side. What are you doing?
I don't really want to go further in there, and I was kind of hoping to just kind of keep an eye on Afton as he walked by me, because he still gives me the creeps, and I'm not totally sure what his goals are. So just trying to kind of, suss out what his plan is here.
He says, it looks as though those are made of bronze. They could be worth quite a bit of gold. Should we take them? He looks to Xander. Xander's like, take them if you wish.
I say,
other way.
No, we should leave them where they are.
If that's what you wish, we'll follow along. And he leaves. He backs up and follows Xander out. Xander didn't seem to care about them one bit.
Pagan things is how we got into this mess.
Karg, you went up a little ahead of everybody, so tell me what you're doing. As you approach, there's two doors, similar iron doors, embedded into the wall on the right-hand side. There are two. They're 20 feet apart.
So
What do you do?
I'm gonna start making some noise, and I'm gonna start going da 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 da. Mission Impossible theme song goes off in my head, and I'm gonna like do a roll under this first door, like get ahead of it.
Sure.
Ignore that. Try to come up to the second one and peek around the corner.
I'm trying to keep an eye on him, cover him if something happens.
What do I
Okay.
see around the corner?
Yeah, I'd say Skeggy and Karg, you can do it. So you walk past the doors, is what you're saying. You don't want to open them?
Well, I'm gonna just see what's up ahead this corridor, and then see if it's safe to open the doors first.
Gotcha. So you get to the corridor, and it veers off to the northeast. It's a long corridor. Beyond your sight, it'll turn and continue on further north. A long hallway here.
So then I'm gonna go back and be willing to open the doors.
Sure.
I'll do like a 1, 2, 3
Sure.
with Skeggy.
Or which door are you opening first?
You can do one where you're at,
Okay. All right, I'm behind you.
and I will slowly open
Spell
the
if
door.
you're ready.
Open it stealthily. If
You
want.
go low, and I'll go low.
You go low, and I'll go really low.
So you open the door, and again, an eerie creak as this iron door just opens for the first time in centuries, and you look inside, and this is what you see. You can
We're
see
the
it's
same?
a plain room. It's about, I guess, what is it? 60 feet? Something like that, 50 feet long? It's shaped like almost like a U. You're on the top part of that U. You come in and you can see that this room wraps around and will probably lead to that other door just on the other side that you saw before. Inside here, you can see there are, again, 4 decomposing humanoids adorned in red and black striped uniform. They're very similar to the ones that were down below in the other chamber. Again, you see a couple of items on there. There's some blood stains as well as cups on the table, and again, they're there, positioned in prayer by their beds.
Seeing these 4 cups again, like we saw 4 cups and 4 bodies in the other room, I'm gonna take one of these cups and tip it over, let it spill out.
Oh, it's empty. They're like the other one, empty, and probably had, whatever was in it evaporated or was
Is there
drained.
any sediment or crustiness or anything left, or is it they just seem basically dusty?
Give me an investigation check.
And investigate, not perception. Oh,
Even if it was
Tough one.
perception, probably wouldn't have.
oh!
Nat 1.
I poke out
No.
my eye.
No, you don't see anything.
I
mean,
don't
there's
see.
there's
I
dust.
really don't see anything.
There's dust. Really dust filling the cup. It's just
I ask
Okay, good to get that one out of the way early.
yeah.
Eggy, should we make sure they're all the way dead?
I.
All right, so I'll take these 2 in the back.
Oh, okay. I would. Oh, wait. Well, I can't shoot him with my crossbow.
Yeah, we'll take out your dagger and just like,
Okay, I'll fine. I'll whip out my short sword and lop
Decapitate.
heads.
They're soft enough that your crossbow could probably decapitate them.
Oh, okay. All right. If they're that fragile, I'll just bump the heads off
End
with
them.
crossbow.
Yeah, you can end them. Yeah.
End them. Yeah.
I'd like to look at this bookshelf.
Sure. The bookshelf
Is there a bookshelf?
contains. Yeah, there's a bookshelf in the far north. The
Okay.
bookshelf does contain some text. Most of it is probably, I don't have, there's no description of it, but basically, I would assume that some of the books are just, mundane. Maybe they're novels or maybe they're, whatever, text, standard sort of history text. But you will find a book dedicated to the goddess of Nylissa. The title of the book is called The Weave of Chaos, and you open it up and immediately you can tell this is a handwritten book. It is clearly was scribed many years ago. The pages are practically crumble as you turn them. Most of it is gibberish, poetry to the goddess. Nothing that your small brain would understand, Karg.
I'll still hang on to it though.
Or at least that's what Jermaine would say.
Why am I thinking about him? I haven't thought about him for years.
Well, there you go. All right, so you take the book? You'll
Yep,
pocket
take
it?
the book.
Okay.
Nothing else of interest in here?
No.
All right.
Chest is just design. These are all just little things.
Yeah, they
Um,
might have been like extra robes. You might find daggers, things like that in there. But nothing special, everything mundane.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll exit out the other door.
Okay. All right, so by this time the group has checked out the bottom area and has reconvened with you in the hallway. Move your tokens to about here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say before I left this room, if did I
Oh,
thinking
can't
of the
get
other
through that door.
altars that we've seen, the one in the Medusa Cave and the one up in the forest. I guess just did I don't know if that would even need a check, but do I see any similarities between the altar down there and
The altar at the Medusa Cave, the one
like
that you
that one, the two kind of white stone altars we've seen? Do I see any kind of
the black stone,
resemblance or?
yeah, the black stone one that was in the red chamber?
Yeah.
They're not made of the same stone, but they are. I mean, they do kind of maybe some the same maker, right? Somebody
Okay.
you're not a dwarf, you're not a stone cutter, but I mean, they do look like they've been made for this purpose, right? This place together, so it makes sense that they are.
Yeah, okay. I would put them in the same category.
Yes, I would say so.
Gotcha.
Similar
Okay,
size,
cool.
similar shape. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. All right. So maneuver yourselves. You heading north still, Karg?
Yeah, gonna continue around the corner.
Xander's going to hustle so that he can catch up to you.
I'm gonna make sure I hustle as well to stay away from him.
You want to stay ahead of him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll move all the NPCs. You could stay ahead of Xander, though. Don't worry. I'll let you stay ahead.
Are these lights I see up here?
They are, and a similar red glow is coming as you approach the northern corridor. I'm actually going to definitely let you position yourselves as you'd like. So, Karg, you probably would have gotten there first. Xander will be coming up just a few feet behind you.
That
Is that how it starts?
I'll be with Xander.
Let's see. Mohag is definitely going to want to be
Close eye.
towards the back. Exandria was going to be closer to him.
Where's
But-
Tom? I need to know where Tom is.
Tom is right next to Xander because he's got the torch.
Fair enough. Okay.
Now, are these light sources that I'm seeing here?
There are,
In this-
yes. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
going to describe this room, but move yourselves in. Karg, if you want to move your token in a little bit more just so the viewers can see the room. Thank you. And if you all want to move your tokens, then you can. I'm not going to be like, you stepped on the pressure plate.
No giant boulder.
So, I've got
Save an eye.
a little bit of things to read, so bear with me, okay? All right. It's getting exciting. This is a huge area, everybody. It has an arched ceiling some 30 feet or more in height at the center. The floor is made of polished black stone, which has a swirling pattern of red veins through it. The west wall is of translucent red stone. Looks awfully familiar to one of your chaos crystals when it was lit. It's polished, though, to a mirror-like smoothness. The other walls in this room are covered by draperies of deep purple with embroidered symbols. You don't recognize them, but they're done in scarlet and gold and black thread. You could see a great black iron weave, a spinning wheel, at the center of this room, just near your entrance point. To the south, you can see several long benches or pews, maybe. They're very old and dusty. There are three stone altars to the... There are three stone altars to the west of you. They're kind of to the west of that swirling weave. On the northmost, you can see of pure black, the one in the middle streaked with red and black, and the last one red with black flecks. You could even see the design pattern in the map there. Now, just beyond them, you can see a dais of stone and four lesser chairs sitting below the throne above. The chairs are made of white marble, while the throne is composed of bleached ivory. And as soon as you enter this place, the candelabras light. 8 great candelabras become red and glowing with a radiance you haven't seen, even brighter than the one down in that red room before. And sitting at the throne, you see this. You see a horrifying creature. Its body is humanoid in shape, but its flesh is twisted and warped, with loose strands of sinew and pulsing veins that seem to writhe and shift of their own accord. It's wreathed in an aura of crimson mist that seems to flow and churn like a living thing, and its eyes are pools of blackness that seem to devour all light and life around them. When it seems to notice you, its body contorts in an unnerving display of twisted flexibility. Its limbs elongate and contract, and its movements are fluid but at the same time unpredictable, as if it's able to flow like water or change its shape like a shadow. The crimson mist that surrounds the creature seems to pulse and throb as the red veins in the wall do the same. The creature will stand at that throne and look out And I guess it would first see Karg and then followed quickly by Barrick and Xander. Position your tokens to the room. I'll move the NPCs.
I guess I can't stand in the square with the candelabra.
You probably could. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Are these actually curtains? Did you say tapestries?
Yes, they're red or purplish tapestries, I think it is. They look red on the map.
Just absently press against it and see if I feel wall behind it, behind me.
You do, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to worry about them anymore then.
You do feel wall.
Okay.
All right. So, everyone, this is what you see when you enter, and the creature stands, again, moving in that awkward, unnatural way, and will look to you all and speak out. You'll hear it. There's no voice, it looks like, right? There's no mouth necessarily, but it will speak to you. You all hear it clearly, and it says, "What sacrifice have you brought to Corvus?"
Is that a name we've heard before?
It is.
It was in that book, wasn't it?
It was.
I don't. Looking through pages.
For those of you who don't remember, Corvus is a name that was in that book called The Gods in Detail that Dakari had left for Hieronymus.
Oh.
It was Go ahead.
Corvus was the one who had all the Gargants?
Corvus was one of the Gargants.
Okay.
He was the one whose blood was spread across the land. So all this red crystal is Corvus's blood.
I'm looking at
Oh.
Xander during this. Like, hey, buddy, you open this room.
For the first time, probably in the entire game, you'll see Xander look, I would say, happy, maybe.
We're kind of happy.
He's
I'd be kind of happy for Xander is bad.
He's relieved. He looks a bit relieved. He'll take off his helm, hold his maul in his hand, and put his helm kind of on the side of his other, on the right side of his body while his left hand holds the maul. And he'll step forward, not really paying attention to that big giant weave. This token here will just represent the spinning wheel here. And it's moving. You can see it's moving. It's a black iron spinning wheel. And it's got that chaos energy swirling about it.
He's walking right up to it? Or
he's ignoring it, but he walks kind of absentmindedly past it. And he looks and he goes, We've done it. He looks to Barrick. We've done it.
We have found it.
The fight is over. Do you see?
I'm sorry?
Do you see, Barrick? He points towards the creature sitting at the altar.
I do see a dark creature, yes.
Oh.
Are we not
no.
here to end it?
He looks back and forth from the creature to you. It's Maeve herself. He kind of walks a few more steps forward and kneels onto the ground. Maeve, you've called to me. I've came. I'm here.
I believe
kill him.
That said its name was Corvus. Xander.
Yes, Maeve is asking us what sacrifice. He was right. He calls over to Afton. Afton, bring the boy.
Don't touch him. Don't do it.
Yeah, not gonna let that happen. Also, what's the Castellan doing?
The Castellan's terrified. She looks like fear through her eyes. I mean, she's not one to back away from a fight, so she'll have her sword out, holding it tightly with two hands, white knuckling the handle, and she'll step beside you in his place where he left.
Now, Maeve is a known god, right? It's a well-known member of the Pantheon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this does not look like anything that we would expect to be associated with Maeve.
No, Maeve's supposed to be a woman, a mere matronly woman who reveres justice and honor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of... Well, actually, I say this to Hyro. Hyro! He's definitely super evil, but he's acting even more nuts than usual.
Kill
Think
him!
there's anything magical
Going on with him.
I'll do a Arcana.
You gotta snap him out of it or have him be sacrificed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super down for.
21 Arcana check.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping for.
It's very possible that what he's mentioned before, that he's had visions and spoken to Maeve and Hieronymus. You don't believe in this religious stuff anyway, and every time Barrack talks about it, it kind of makes you cringe. So you'd love any reason to be like, this fool basically was being tricked. This is
He's under the influence of the stone.
Yeah, super down.
It's time.
Yeah.
There is one thing I feel like I should mention too. To the right of you, there is another door. You can see it here on the map. It's next to Hieronymus and Skeggy. It's there. It's a steel door.
It's almost time.
No. It might
I'll
just
get
be
it
time.
later.
It might just
I
be
mean,
time.
yeah,
but
It might actually be time.
what's old Afton?
Afton is standing there. Where is he actually? Where's his token?
He's disappeared.
Oh, he has disappeared. Where did he go? He's probably under somebody. There he is. He's under the boy. Perfect. Look at that. The boy was next to Tim, though, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Afton would be right next to him.
I thought I got the boy and the Castellan mixed up.
Gotcha. That's all right.
Where's she?
That's all right. The
He's right
Castellan
next
is
to
at the
me.
front with Barrack.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Right next
they're
to
very
you.
Similar looking.
Literally
Another
okay.
flattering token.
right next to you.
Okay. I'm with the program now. Sorry.
You're gonna hear who's at the back here? Hieronymus?
Yeah.
You're gonna hear footsteps coming behind you.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast mirror image.
Okay.
Son of a
There's
beeswax.
something coming.
You're gonna see a few different figures. First is that of a keep guard with a torch held out. And the keep guards will come up. Two of them will come, and they'll be pretty frightened. They're going to be walking slowly with the torches in front of them. One of them is holding by the arm a little Edgar,
Awesome.
13-year-old Edgar, and behind the other guard is Maravek.
Oh. Oh no.
He was always, bad. We were right in the first
Come on,
place.
no. I trust the
Wait.
Maravek. I still trust Maravek. No.
The
Look how
elf.
incredibly evil his token looks.
Oh,
Yeah, that's somebody else.
It's pretty obvious now.
Wait a second.
We're being
Are you
this is magic. No.
Hold on. Are you suggesting that this is an evil token?
Yes.
This one right here?
With like the purpley flames. Yeah.
This?
Oh, that's
but like
that guy's good. Come on.
This doesn't scream evil to me. I mean,
the
it's
coked
He's
up
going to jail.
pyro.
He's a good guy.
It's Ice Cream Man. He's a good humor man. Can't you tell?
That doesn't scream evil the same way like throughout the entire prequels. You're like, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the Chancellor is totally a good guy.
you're telling me Hieronymus is any better?
No, that was where I was going
Yeah,
next. Actually,
But without friends like us, Hieronymus. Well,
Yeah,
no,
but
he would never do this.
Hieronymus
Hieronymus
has
is funny.
proved himself.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
I'm offended by that, by the way, just so you know. I'm feeling a little triggered right now.
you feel a little singled out.
Got a little trigger finger right now.
So
I
anyway.
am ready to throw a firebolt. Just let me know who's gonna get it.
Stingy's like,
I picked the evil dude.
Maravek will walk up and with the two keep guards, and he goes, "Oh,
suddenly
feel
a
it.
target-rich environment.
I can feel it." And he says, move aside. And he starts to walk, and he's like, he nods to Afton. He looks at Alan as he passes by. He's like, eyes him up and down. He'll see you, Skeggy, and the Castellan. He'll look, and even from here, he can see what's going on. He sees the altar and everything. And he looks to you and says, this is incredible. He's like trembling. He takes down his hood. And you can see the elf, the old elf. And he goes, you did it, Eric Lavernus. You did it.
Well,
Should I should I say, we did it.
What did we do?
I think we did it. Yes, we did it.
We did it.
I don't know what we did.
This was all a part of the plan. And he looks to the creature there, and he goes, Corvus the Bloodied, back in the flesh.
Boy,
Oh boy.
I'm not digging this at all.
Don't love it.
Corvus says the same thing again. What sacrifice have you brought, Corvus? We've bought 3. Sorry, he says 3, he says 2. We've bought 2. These
Who
2
says
brothers. These 2 brothers. They will
Eric.
be your sacrifice. And Afton will push forward as well. He'll come on the other side of Midu and Eric, and he'll come up to Barrack. He's like,
I mean, I'm certainly not going to let anyone go by me with a kid or anything like that.
he doesn't have the kid, unfortunately, but yeah, he'll I mean, there's 2 kids, right? There's the younger brother. They're gonna reunite. They're gonna hug each other. They run to each other. The guard can't even stop this little boy from breaking free and getting to his brother. He hugs him, and they Eric, I assume you let him do that, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. They're kind of doing their own thing. They're having their moment. And Midu is going to look at everybody and say, I think it's time for Midu to leave. If that's all right with you. Mohag says,
Midu.
I think you're right, Midu. We should probably get out of here. He looks to Barrack for you to agree with him.
Hey, friends, would you walk out when a chance to do right is right in front of you? Come now. There's clearly some goofery, some tomfoolery at play here. Merivek, the joke is over. Let us now go back to the keep and return order to this land.
What is Merivek wearing?
He's wearing what he normally wears. He's wearing his it's like the what's this? The Hand of the King sort of thing from Game of Thrones, a little pin
Okay.
that he's the advisor to the Castellan. He's wearing his
Civilian clothing. He's
Yeah.
not all armored up or
That's a
anything.
really small hand.
Apparently.
and then finally you hear another sound from the hallway as another keep guard, well, looks like another keep guard actually, is coming from the corridor, and you see Barrack, don't trust him. You can see a tied, handcuffed, shackled to his feet, shimmying up. It's Caldo.
Oh no.
Caldo, my friend.
He says, don't trust him, Barrack. It was all him, all along. It was Merivek.
Caldo, I appreciate it so much. You are just a little bit late, but yes, I'm so glad you're here.
Look, I thought the worst was when that one, he points to Xander, that one came into my apartment. But when I went to tell some authorities, they arrested me. I've been in a cell. I've been starved, beaten.
I have so many questions. For another time. Do you have anything that could help us right now? We're for sure not trusting him.
No, but I'm here.
You did amazing, friend. And I don't know if it'll help. I'll throw a dagger near his feet. Like, I don't know. Maybe you just won't die as quick this way.
He's all bound, didn't you say?
He's bound. He's got shackles and handcuffs.
Okay.
He's
You know, kind of. You got the dagger in your hand. You're just shackle stabbing people.
he says, thank you, friend. And he'll grab what he can. If he's holding handcuffs, he'll do his dagger there. And then Merivek says, we've brought you too. And then Corvus, this creature of muscle and sinew, just reforming over and over again, moves from the altar.
Where's Merivek's attention right now?
On the creature, probably, as it moves.
Is he paying any attention to me?
No. No.
All right. I'll put a crossbow bolt in his chin.
Okay.
At
We'll,
point blank range.
Sure. We're going to roll initiative. I'll let that attack go off, but we're going to roll initiative as the creature starts to descend the dais. And right before, maybe as you're letting go of that bolt, the creature says, "You're mistaken. There are 3. And then roll initiative. Go ahead. You can make your attack.
Kind of a big initiative here, boys.
Yep. I botched it. Don't worry.
Probably the last one.
Oh, let's go,
Here
Barrett.
we go, Eric. Let's go, buddy.
That means you get to see how the fight develops and make the wisest decision.
Yes.
Or,
Way to find that glass half full.
alternatively,
Silver linings, baby.
Woo.
Mohag,
Alright. Cargo, well done.
I've got Mohag already.
you got Mohag already. All right.
So what's the best number you can roll, Karg?
A 23.
When you rage.
I mean, it depends on your depends on what you want.
Gosh.
It's situational.
I want a unicorn to fight for us.
Yeah. Please.
I mean, like, just for example, like 72 is you have magic resistance.
That
My
is
favorite
solid.
thing about this is that we're all grouped up. It's really
Yeah, this is a fustercluck right here.
It's just gonna get bloody fast.
I can have an adamantium skeleton. There's just a lot of random little things. I don't
You
know how
can
good.
turn into Wolverine.
Pretty much. I don't know how
Okay.
good a fireball is at this point, but yeah.
Bob, didn't we have some other NPCs we could bring in? You know, is Show Rembo gonna?
I
we
think
need to
that's
deal
it
with our
right now.
initiatives.
I think that's it right now. I pre-rolled all the initiatives for the NPCs because there would be quite a bit, but
Okay. Have you got it slotted in?
I'm slotting everyone in here.
As we speak. Okay.
Anyone go before me?
Remember to stop by the Tabletop Bob merch store and buy lots of swell mugs and stuff.
We'll have
There, I'm filling
we're-
time for you.
we're gonna have the Cult of the Incandescent Night mug, which is just a simple ceramic mug, usable in any occasion. Use it for, dinnerware. You could take it on the go.
But it's filled with blood.
It's filled with blood.
Any liquid you put into it turns into blood.
All right, the nerves got to me. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, here's what I got for initiative. With a whopping 22, we go to Mohag first.
Yes.
Do I get to
go,
do I
Mohag.
get
Come on.
Yeah, your shot can go off, obviously.
Okay.
Karg at 18. Midu got a 15.
Go me, dude.
Skeggy at 14.
Mhm.
Hyro at 13.
All right.
Eric at 6. Barrick at 6. The Castellan at 4. And that's it, right? Did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. And then there's other people here, but I'm not telling you where they're going.
Right, we'll find that out.
Where's Andrew? Okay.
I'm not telling you where they're going yet. But
Did you wash your hands, Nate?
Yeah.
That was pretty quick.
Anyone who knows me.
He's
He has
efficient.
a bladder the size of a Zippo lighter.
He's efficient,
Yeah,
if anything.
that's giving me some.
All right, let's do it, everyone. So we start off with Mohag, and Mohag, he's grown a backbone throughout this entire thing. And when Barrick said we aren't running, we have a chance to do something right, he's gonna go in, and he's gonna charge. He's gonna. Okay, sorry, Skeggy, your attack did it go off?
No, not yet. We haven't
Do that
rolled it.
first. Do that first. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. Dice are so weird and slow. I don't happen to have advantage because I haven't moved, do I? Because with my Skeggy, my Skeggy shot. What did we call? What
So
is that?
technically, we're not.
Technically, no.
We weren't in combat, so you wouldn't have like a
Okay.
full suite of actions. But if you want to just shoot, but it's okay. It'll miss, and the initiative will take place. You'll still have your
Okay,
order
go
at
ahead.
14.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah. All right.
Um,
Oh well. So much for that.
But you try, and that's when Maravek realizes what's happening. The bolt barely misses, and he caught you maybe at the last moment out of the corner of his eye, dodges out of the way, and then Corvus springs into action, and we're going to roll initiative. So we rolled, and Mohag goes first. Since you attacked him, then Mohag's not going to move. He'll stay here, and he'll attack Maravek. So we'll go for that. And he rolls an 19, and that's going to hit. And he's got your old Warhammer, Nate.
Isn't that a crit for Mohag?
No, sorry, not natural. That's what he got total.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. But he's got your Warhammer, and he's holding it two-handed, so it's going to roll D10. And he gets a total of 7 damage on Maravek. Okay. And he'll hit Maravek, so your bolt missed, but then, bam, he gets hit in the side with a Warhammer, and Maravek lets out a gasp as the wind gets knocked out of him. We're going to go to Karg. You're up next.
I'm going to look at Afton and kind of give him like a side. Like, where are his eyes right now?
His eyes are darting back and forth from Corvus to what's going on with Maravek.
Menacingly? Does he? I mean, I don't think I don't want to waste an insight.
You don't want to waste an insight check here.
I'm about to find out. I'm going to take a few steps forward. Does he attack me?
He does not.
All right. Xander, snap out of it. What? That is not Maeve. Xander. Sorry, that's the wrong voice. Xander, cut it out. That's not Maeve. Look at it.
That's more like it. There you go.
It's not Maeve.
That's more like it. Yeah, he's going to look around, Karg, and he sees you, and he's like, you got tears filled in his eyes, streaming down his cheeks. And he goes, I've finally seen her. I've seen her. And then Corvus lets out this, like, guttural growl and then speaks and says, kill them, my servant. And then Xander looks to you, and he grips his mace tight, his maul tight. You could tell that he's not your friend at this moment.
All right, my rage will go off.
Go for it. Roll it.
Come on, big roll.
72.
63.
Oh, this is actually pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yes.
He goes Super Saiyan, emitting a flaming aura. I mean, it's
That
more.
was over 3,000.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's,
is that real?
yeah.
Yep.
It's fire.
What?
An aura of flaming, kind of like wisps emanate off of him, and this. Yeah, I mean, if anybody, you see what it says there, correct?
Correct.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's not red flames, right? It's like changing colors, but it's clearly fire. It looks like fire, like his body is engulfed in flame, but it's changing colors, psychedelic, sort of kaleidoscopic, rainbow colors. And that's what it looks like, but it looks like fire emanating off of your body. And you can go.
Xander, this is not what you want to do. But if I must kill you,
Oh, wow.
I will. And I will attack with my dagger. My first attack. 18 to hit him.
You do not hit.
Son of a...
And not at this point. Second attack.
You guys are super slow for me.
12. I'm going to use one luck point to reroll that.
Okay.
I have one more remaining.
People at home, let me know about the music volume, because I feel like it's a little janky tonight. I don't hear it as well, but I could be wrong.
Oh my god.
11, but he is going to be singed by my Super Saiyan aura.
On his turn.
Oh, okay. Well, there's the die.
Yeah, okay. On his turn. All right, so that's the end of your turn, Karg. You come up, you rage, you slash at him with your dagger, but yet his armor doing its work. Okay. We go to the veteran Tom. Tom looks around and he's like, I'm getting too old for this shit. And he's bolting.
You think you're getting too old?
He's bolting. He
Bye
runs.
me, Tom.
He runs. He'll drop his torch and just double move, booking it out of this area here. If anybody wants to stop him, you can take an attack of opportunity, but he's running.
I just want to say, Tom, you could help us.
He's out. Tom is
Go to
out.
a fight, Tom.
Tom is
Been real,
out.
Tom.
Yeah, right. I didn't have a lot of hope for that one.
Tom is gone.
You're
Okay.
glad you wasted a good initiative roll on that.
Yeah, it's okay. Tom's gone. So Tom runs, and as he's fleeing, Corvus takes its turn. Corvus moves and goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He'll go right to here. He does walk, John, by the way, just letting you know how he approaches. I told you, described how his body kind of reforms and reshapes, elongates and contracts, and it's all this like sinew and blood kind of just moving around. And he does place footsteps onto the ground, leaving bloody footprints as he walks. He's not nearly as tall as you probably would have thought. He looks like he's maybe 6 feet tall, but he towers over you, but he might not even be as tall as Xander, because I think if I recall, Xander's like 6'4". So he's not even as tall as Xander, but he has this presence. And he's going to walk up. And,
soft.
and he's going to look right at you, Karg. And you're going to hear a woman's voice whisper into your head. Karg, you can save yourself as well. You can become stronger than you've ever wanted to become. Just let Corvus in.
Is this the same voice I've heard before?
Same as the woman's voice when you were making the wand, the same as the one in the Whispering Woods. And Corvus, you could think on that. And Corvus is going to go out and touch the spinning wheel.
Oh no! Don't touch the wheel.
And as he does, I need Tim. You need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
And I'm going to Barrick. Let's just say Nate and Jeff. Just give me a D20 rolls. It's not a saving throw for you. It is not a saving throw for you. Just give me D20s.
I'm sure 13's lucky.
16.
This makes me nervous.
Okay. Barrick. The two brothers, they're embracing and hug, and it kind of turned into a hugging each other for security, right? They're both kind of scared. The younger brother kind of nestling into the crook of the other brother's arm. Edgar, the younger one, though, turns to his brother and looks and says, "Oh, I don't feel so good." And he looks to his hands, to his face, and you didn't see Edgar turn, right? Alan was the one who revealed himself to you before. But Edgar starts to go through the same process where it's sort of this aura is kind of lifted, the veil is gone, and slowly but surely his body changes into that of that green, slimy, almost demonic-looking creature that you saw before. Eyes bulging and wide and yellow. And he goes, I can't control it. He looks to his brother. I'm sorry. And he's like, it's okay. It's all right. And you can see that he is frightened and his true nature is revealed. However, then a shriek of pain convulses, and he grabs at his chest. He grabs at his head, and you can see slowly that veil that was lifted siphoning towards Corvus. And Corvus is going to grow in size. You could see whatever energy that went to him made him that much bigger.
Oh, that much bigger?
Yep. He's now large size. So he now towers over Xander. He's probably close to 10 feet at this point.
Oh.
And he is going to attack John with one of his hands, his appendages. Karg, what's your AC right now?
17.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Sorry, I clicked out of Roll20 for a sec. 22.
That will hit.
That will hit, and it's going to do a total of 13 magical slashing damage. Sorry, it's not magical. It is necrotic. No, I lied. It's magical slashing damage. Excuse me. Sorry. Apologies. Magical slashing damage. So you don't get the rage over that.
Yep.
But he hits you, and you feel that powerful force, almost like little tiny needles entering your body. But you can decide what you'd like to do in communication. But that's the end of his turn. And then we go to Xander is next. Oh, Xander. Here we go. All right, John. AC 17, you said, or 18?
17.
17. Gotcha. Xander's going to take his maul, and he's going to smack you. He's got 2 attacks. And he rolled 2 nat 1s. Oh, my
Drop
God.
his maul for that.
2? That's amazing.
I think he hits Corvus.
Oh. All right, well, okay. Wow, that's impressive. He's going to spend a bonus action, and he's going to take 1 final attack on this turn.
Nat 20, watch.
He gets a total of 18.
That'll hit.
And it's going to do a total of 1, 2. It's going to do a total of 10. 10 magical bludgeoning damage.
Magical bludgeoning. All right.
So that's the end of his turn. So he took his full attack and then a bonus action, which he gave him an additional attack. And then he looks at you and says, "I'm sorry, but it's been commanded by Maeve. You must face justice." And that at the end of his turn as well, we go to Maravek.
They just go right in a row.
I thought some of you would roll in between the 3 of them, but no,
No,
you did not.
Never. That'd be easy.
You did not. Let's go. Maravek. Maravek is going to reach out and touch Skeggy.
You can try.
He can try. He will try. He will try. Let's see here. What's your AC right now?
16.
16, you say?
Yeah, it's not very good. This is not my thing.
Okay. He reaches out and hits you with a 17, and he's going to do
Okay.
inflict wounds.
Okay.
You take
Can,
a total of 15
can I
necrotic
uncanny
damage.
dodge that?
Sure. 15
Okay.
necrotic damage. So it would
Well-
half, right?
Half's that to, is that half to 8?
Yeah, half to 7. Just double check one thing that it can be like magical
let me-
damage or like not, it doesn't have to be bludgeoning, piercing, or
let
slashing.
me- it says specifically, when an attacker that you can see hits with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you. So I burned my reaction,
Good.
but it seems to work against any attack. Is this an attack?
It is an attack, yep. So go ahead.
Okay. Okay.
So you take 7 instead. But he does hit you with the inflict wounds, and then he is going to move. He's going to go 1. He's going to try to go past. Actually, he doesn't have any allies right next to him, so he can't move unless he tries to like bull rush somebody. So he will try to bull rush the boy, who's kind of at a loss for. Yeah. Okay. Actually, he can't do that this turn because he used his attack action. So actually, he's stuck there. He can't move. I don't believe he
Poor
can.
fella.
So he's not going to be able to move. So he tries. He looks to the left. He sees Mohag. He looks beyond and sees the 2 boys who are really angry at him for what he's done to them, and he's stuck there. We go to Midu and then Skeggy. I love playing this game by myself. Midu will run in next to Barrack, and he'll throw a spear at the creature, the big creature, Corvus.
Way to go, buddy.
Midu gets an 18, so he'll hit.
Hey!
We're about to run train. When we all line up on the what is it? The initiative here, it's be great.
Actually, he's got advantage because of pack tactics. Karg is next to him.
Yes.
So, but he doesn't hit any better. He does still hit, and he does a total of 9 piercing damage, which doesn't seem to all go through, but some of it will.
Who do you attack?
Corvus. He threw a spear at the big creature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, big fella.
And then we go to Skeggy, Hieronymus, Eric Barrack. So there you go. Caught up.
Okay. I will. Huh. I was just checking steady aim, and it does not. Does it say it has to be a ranged attack? As a bonus action, you can give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. You can use this action only if you haven't moved this turn, and after you use bonus action, speed is 0. So it doesn't say I can do it. It doesn't say I can't do it.
I mean, you could aim your dagger, right? You size it up. You're like,
Yep,
bam, right?
yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna whip out my short sword, one of my short swords with my right hand, holding the crossbow with my left. I'm stab the guy.
Go for it.
Okay, so I've got advantage on this. I'm done.
12.
Yeah,
You do not hit.
I didn't figure.
He's not as hard to hit, you think, but you rolled pretty poorly there. So
I did.
we go to, unless you have any other actions, we're going to go to...
No, I don't get to do any. I don't get to move. I've used my
Right.
bonus action. I've used my attack. I'm done.
Hyro and Eric on deck.
Do I get any sense that the guards here are gonna attack us? What's their demeanor?
They look frightened. They might even run away.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Especially the ones that got a glimpse of the creature.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna yell at them, "Run, fools! Get out of here!" And I'm gonna run up here and I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on Cockroach. And Cockroach is gonna go over here and burn fire at their feet, trying not to hit them, to make them run. I'm trying to break them.
The guards.
All the guards. I want the guards to run.
Okay, Caldo, you can't get rid of Caldo, can you?
I'm not gonna try to hit them. He's just gonna burn their feet at the ground.
Oh,
in front of them.
gotcha. Yeah, this like wall of flame engulfs the area in front of them, and they look like they're about to turn tail and leave. They actually go. I rolled a 1 for them, so they're going last. But they look like they're about to run.
Okay.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
Now we go to Eric Lavernus and Barrick on deck.
Can I cast Spiritual Weapon right behind Afton, and then I will hit him with it?
Sure. Do you have your spiritual weapon from before?
I do not.
You didn't bring it with you?
deleted it.
Okay. It's down at the bottom. I'll grab it.
Oh, thank you.
Or not.
And that.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, nothing. He just didn't hit card on card's turn, so I don't know.
Maybe don't hit Afton then? Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
I really want to hit Marivek. Marivek feels like a better target, but like I don't know if I can get I can't quite get my spiritual weapon in there.
Yeah, good point.
Your spiritual weapon's there. Where do you want it?
Can I know like Marivek's surrounded, but for the purposes of this, can I hit Marivek?
You could put remember, this is a 30-foot high room. So you
I
can
want to put it on top of Marivek, just over his skull.
He's swinging down like Maxwell's silver hammer.
Yes.
I'm gonna put it right there, so we could just see the tokens more or so. But yes, it's overhead.
Perfect. That works for me. Does an 8 hit Marivek? Probably not, right?
8 does not.
That's my whole turn. That's my action, bonus action then for now.
Do you move?
I want to move next to Afton Bar.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Hyro approves.
Barrick
Are
is
we
up.
gonna lose because our rolls? I want to lose because we got our butt kicked. I don't want to lose because we keep rolling ones.
Yeah,
We'll see.
We swift a lot already. Hopefully, we're just getting it out of
Yeah, you're getting out of the way.
dice.
Getting out of the way. Barrick's up.
dice jail.
I turn and look at the kids and say, "It's okay to lose control. We all lose control sometimes. As long as you direct it at those who would hurt you and those you love. By the way, the Char Coalition won't hurt you." And I will turn and run up here after he gets his opportunity if he wants. He hasn't done anything yet. And I'm going to swing at the wheel.
I think
Gotcha,
that's a
go
good
for it.
Play.
17, Bob.
That'll hit.
Great. And I'm going to use a level 1 smite. I do 8 slashing damage.
8 slashing.
Yeah.
Is this hyperlight?
Yep.
Okay. Barrick, how would you describe the motion that you do it?
I mean, I am just bringing it full tilt, diagonal swipe to just try and destroy this wheel.
Okay. Barrick, you raise your sword up, glowing with the light of Hyperius, and you swing it down into this chaos wheel. And you hit it, you clearly hit it, and you feel that like thud of metal on metal, But then you look at the blade of hyperlight, and the light is just receding, retracting back into the hilt of the sword until it's gone. The blade itself looks cracked and starts to splinter down. Pieces of it begin to crumble before your eyes.
Oh no!
And you look and you look up at what's going on, and Corvus speaks to you. He says, "How dare you use that blade in my presence?"
What?
He says
Fun while it
that.
lasted.
He says that was my blade.
This is the room of never-ending disappointment.
Said, well, it had found a better owner, so you took it from me, child.
That blade never belonged to you. It only gave you what you wanted.
Oh, that is so disappointing.
These song titles are cracking me up. I don't know if it's visible from the viewers, but every time one comes in, I can't help but chuckle. I'm like,
It's like the most depressing metal album ever.
It's like a Radiohead meets Smashing Pumpkins album.
yes, 9, the room of disappointment.
Okay, so
So yeah, he says that this sword never belonged to you, and that sends a shiver down your spine, Barrick. I mean, you've always wanted something from Hyperius. How does it make you feel?
Well, now it's time to
Yeah.
call to him and ask for something.
yeah,
Why the hell not? We've got nothing to lose
uh,
at this point.
If it truly belonged to you, it wasn't meant for me. I'll just have to kill you with something else. And I
Okay.
whisper, Hyperius, I need you now. As I grip my scriptures of the dawn and draw a orcish dagger from the orc cave.
There you go.
Because that
also-
is now the only weapon I have.
I have a long sword on. I have a long sword.
Wait,
that
don't you
can-
have a magical hand axe or something?
Nope, I gave all that stuff away and threw my other dagger at Caldo. I have one dagger.
Oh, okay. All right. After Barrick, it's Afton, and then the
Oh,
Castellan.
I'm so toast.
Afton is going to
Wait.
turn.
Do I get to swing again?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Fine. Yeah.
I'll
yeah.
swing
Yeah.
the dagger
I forgot you had a second attack. Go ahead.
at I guess at your boy here. Jeez, sorry.
At Xander.
Yeah, sorry. I'll swing at Xander with a dagger. That's a 13. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm looking up towards where I think the sun is at right now, outside of this cave, praying.
Well,
All right, I'm done.
we go to the bottom of the order here. It's Afton, the Castellan, and the guards. The guards I'm just going to clear out of the way here because there's no sense in having them. They are scared of Hieronymus and everything else in this room of disappointment. So they're going to move, and they're going to run away. But the rest of the NPCs, Caldo is going to run up. He's got the sword. He's hopping along, so he's going half movement, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He'll try to get into the room near you, Barrick. He'll try to see you and come to you. Then we've got the Castellan who's going to go. The Castellan turns, and she's like, "How could you, Maravek? Behind my back all these years." And she'll strike down at him. She's going to end up hitting twice.
Let's go, Varric.
And she's got no shield because she lost it on... None of you brought her shield, right? You didn't take the shield?
No, Nate
No,
has
we
it.
did.
Oh, you did? That's her shield.
Yeah.
Would you have given...
I
she
thought
sees it
we
on your
gave
back
it
probably, right?
To Mohag or something, but yeah, we have it.
You
Oh,
are
no,
right.
sorry.
You,
I'm
you-
holding it. I'm sorry. I'm holding it. I'm using it.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, well, now she's like, damn, should have got that shield back.
Well,
All right.
I don't know that I would have given it back up until this exact moment. I still wasn't sure she wasn't an enemy until
Yeah.
right now.
All these years, Maravek, and she brings down the sword on Maravek, hitting twice for a total of 6 and 6 is 12. 12 damage to Maravek. and he is getting hit. He's been hit by this the Castellan. He was hit by who hit him before? It was
Mohag.
9 damage from Mohag. Hit the Warhammer, and he's just like cackling, and he's like, now I can finally die. And he looks towards Corvus this whole time, seeming as his purpose has been fulfilled. So we go to the top of the order now. Oh, no, sorry, Afton goes. Afton's going to turn to Eric Lavernus, and he'll say, you see, Eric? I told you. We did it. And he's going to... Yeah, he's going to take out a little vein, snip right on his forearm. That mist is going to come into the air. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Eric Lavernus.
Can do. 17.
You feel his like blood, like basically inhale his blood, and this
Gross.
rush of like, sort of like this energy. You feel numb, tingly, almost like as if it's slow motion, hard to move. You remember the owl bear that he held at bay with this same power. You overcome it, and you snap out of it, and he's trying. Obviously, you see the blood mist kind of emitting from his blood, from his veins, but you're still fully functional. What do you say?
Just like Data.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Mohag is up. Mohag is going to see that Maravek is pretty much handled here, and he's going to go to aid his friend Barrack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's running past you, Barrack. And he's... Oh, no, he's going to run right here. And he's like, don't worry, Barrack, I've got your back. And
For the record, I think Mohag has the hand axe.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, maybe that's... I don't know. I gave it to somebody to have a better weapon.
Mohag had it. Then you gave him the hammer. And he never said he was getting rid of it.
So what he'll do
yeah,
then... So what he'll do then is he'll take out the hand axe as well. We like dual wielding, basically. And offer you your choice, really. The magical hand axe or your warhammer. And he looks and he goes... Kind of favors the warhammer, but he holds it out. This was yours to begin with. Take it.
It looks good in your hands, friend. And I'll take the hand axe.
Barrack.
Yeah.
Your logical side takes over, and you go to grab. But then you can look at your or your warhammer.
Yeah.
The hammer is gone. It's just a hilt.
Do I? Okay. Do like? I say, Mohag, what happened to the warhammer?
Mohag looks at it and he goes, looks on the floor. It's not good. And then the hammer, where the hammer was, you see just from a spark ignite, and the hammer's head is pure, radiant energy.
Oh!
It looks something like this.
Say, never mind. Switch back.
Okay, I'll take the hammer now.
I'll take the hammer.
I want to keep it.
That's awesome.
It looks like that, Barrack.
Oh,
One
yes.
Well, that's pretty all right.
I don't see it. Where is it?
Oh, there we
Yes.
Most recent chat, yeah.
It is...
I call it Mjolnir.
Oh.
Barrack, I'm going to send you something, okay? Or Nate, I'm going to send you something.
Sweet.
You grab the hilt of your former hammer, and you not only sense that this is some sort of sign from Hyperius, but it calls to you. You hear a man's voice. It's calm and soothing.
Yeah.
You can call me Dusk Crusher.
Yes.
That's Crusher.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna call it Dusk Crusher, guys.
There you go. I sent you the stats, Nate, so you can take a look at them. If you might be easier just to roll without the formula and just add the bonuses.
That doesn't work without having that book in the end.
Yes. Unfortunately, Bob. Yeah, I'm getting the same. I'm super psyched.
Oh,
Getting
do you want me?
I need to buy the something.
Oh, do you want me to just give you like a screenshot?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, I'll do
Whatever's
that.
easiest.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
Oh my gosh. I
Karg-
think Barrett was like almost wiping away a tear. Like, I didn't even like that sword. This happens.
All right, so Karg, you're up. So you'll take it, and I'll send this to you, Nate.
So, I don't know when you wanted to do it. I don't want to interrupt you, but neither Xander nor Corvus. Is that his name, Corvus?
Corvus is the creature, yeah.
Yeah, they both started their turn within 10 feet of me and didn't take their fire damage.
You're right. Xander did. I'll give him the. You rolled a 6, correct?
Yeah,
I'll do that for him, but Corvus did not. He started like 30 feet away from you.
and walked in. Okay.
Yeah. But I'll send it to you. Nate,
So
check your
knowing
email.
that-
Excellent.
Do you say Nate or me?
Nate, check your email for the hammer.
So I'm
But,
gonna take. I guess I don't want to walk into there. I'm gonna move with my halfling nimbleness through Xander's space.
Yeah.
Over here, and say, "Friends, stay away from me." And I'm going to swing at Corvus.
Go for it.
Come on, Karg.
Oh my god.
A 10.
Hi.
10 is not going to hit.
I don't know. I can't. So confusing. I don't.
The woman's voice says, Karg, just take it. Let him take you. It'll make you stronger. I'll help you.
Stronger how? I
Trust
need
me.
more
Have I-
strength.
Have I ever let you down before? Here, take this gift. And this is all happening in your mind. You can reroll both those attacks if you like. You have advantage on both.
Take the gift.
You taking the gift?
Yep.
Okay. No hesitation. He already rolled, apparently. So
Rolled it.
Rolled the
the
first
10
one.
turns into a 22 for a total of 10 piercing and how many necrotic?
There's like 8, 4. And then the second attack,
Do you have healing to take? No, you don't want to take it on that.
I was gonna maybe risk not taking a 4 and see what I get.
I see what you're saying.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
Oh, see, I was thinking it was going here. All right. So, I decided not to take that 4, so I can't do it.
Okay. So, but you do 4 necrotic damage.
Yep. So
You get the
10
sense that the necrotic damage doesn't all go through, but the rest of it does.
Thank you.
Okay. Trust me, Karg. I've never let you down before.
More power. I must have more power. More power.
Corvus goes next. He kind of almost in a way, like, doesn't really seem to mind you near him. He's letting you within his space. His body and sinew kind of envelop you a bit. And he is going to touch at that spinning wheel one more time. We go, so Eric, give me another saving throw, wisdom saving throw. And let's say Tim. Sorry, not Tim. Tim, give me another saving throw. And Jeff, you rolled before for Al. Give me another one.
23.
D20.
Well, you want me to roll a d20?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm untouchable. My wisdom is too good.
And you again feel that chaos power compelling you to let down your inhibition and show your true self, but you refuse to do so. Stubborn till
10.
the end.
Not today, demon.
10. The boy, Al, the older brother, now similar to his younger brother, changing back into his true form, his demonic form, and that aura will then go to Corvus, and he will grow larger. He's going to use his reach that he has to hit Barachelios.
Pretty upset about the sword, huh?
It's going to be a total of... Let's see here. That's going to be a total of 19, which I don't believe hits you, right?
Sir.
Yeah, it does not hit you. So he goes to rake at you with his his body limbs, his appendages, and he misses, but he's satisfied with his growth so far. We go to Xander, then Maravek, then Midu, then Skeggy. Xander is going to go. He'll attack you, Barrick. He does not have his extra attack right now, so just his 2 attacks. One is going to hit, and one is going to be a crit 1, or nat 1, excuse me. Not crit, nat 1. So 1 hit for a total of 24. That will hit, correct?
24 hits, yep.
You're going to take a total of 15 magical... No, sorry, not 15. Sorry. It rolled an extra dice. It's 15. 15 bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
All right, that's his turn. It's his full attack action. And then we go to Xander. It's done. Maravek, and then Midu. Maravek, he's going to try to leave. He's going to open the door behind him because he doesn't see another exit. And he's going to go through it. I'll open the door so you can... What's that?
Opportunity attack?
Yeah, I'll let you take it. Yep.
And the spiritual weapon.
I don't think spiritual weapons can take attacks of opportunity because they don't have reactions. But what'd you get?
I got an 8.
An 8. Okay. You walk in.
Hit once.
Yeah, he walks in, opens the door, and you can see him. You see what is in the room. You can see piles of bodies. They're in similar form to the ones you saw earlier, in this sort of like genuflecting, their prayer positioning, whether they're meditation or something like that, kneeling on the ground. These are skeletal creatures. They're not moving, but he walks in and he's even surprised by them. He's like, oh god! He stumbles around and moves around the corner, out of sight.
Is Ferric get an opportunity attack?
Oh yeah, true. She would get one as well. The boys will take one too. Let's see, Ferric. She hits. Yeah, sorry. Yes, that's right. She hits, and she's gonna
someone can hit.
Do a total of 5 piercing damage. No, 6 piercing damage. Excuse me, 6 piercing damage, and the boys will both try to hit with an unarmed strike. And wow, rolled an extra dice, but one's gonna be a crit. Let's do 2 points of damage. The other will do 1. So it takes a total of 3.
I'm feeling very old right now.
Why?
Because everyone's hitting but me.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm just feeling very feeble.
Midu's going to throw another spear at Corvus.
He'll hit.
He misses, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
And he'll move to the side of the room.
He just did that so I wouldn't feel so bad.
Nope, he rolled worse than you. No, he didn't roll worse than you.
It's hard to roll
you rolled
worse than me.
Yeah. All right, so he moves, and he's done. Now he had advantage on that because of Karg. Karg, are you considering yourself an enemy to Corvus still?
I just attacked him.
Okay, good. So he'll get advantage. He still misses. All right, and then that's the end of his turn. We go to Skeggy, Hieronymus, Eric, Barrick.
All right. Well, I'll take a step to see what the heck is going on here with Maravek. Oh, I can't stand there. Where
I'll
can I
go
stand?
in there.
Well, we got to know what this son of a biscuit is up to. Can I see him, or is he gone? I don't see him.
He's there. He is there. You just can't see him from your vantage point.
Okay, I'll keep moving. Okay, he's there.
Yep, and you see 20 bodies in total here in prayer. Dead
And they're not
bodies,
moving.
corpses,
Okay.
not moving. Right.
Okay. Well, I will insightfully fight him.
Go for it. His charisma is pretty good. Ooh, but not that good. You
Okay.
succeed.
So I will shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay, go for it.
I can't get to him with my feet.
Oh, Maravek.
4 missed. I missed the crit by 1.
You hit,
Okay.
and that's going to get your sneak. 25?
25
Woo.
points.
Skeggy, how do you kill him?
Nice job.
What is he facing me, or is he facing away?
You know, he probably got into that room and was just like standing there, marveling at these bodies. What do you
Okay,
what do you do?
crossbow, right to the side of the head.
Yeah, maybe before he even dies, he looks at you and says, "It's glorious, isn't it?"
That was.
And then, or this will be, and then bam, the bolt
Okay.
goes, hits him, and then just like the bodies in this room, he becomes one of them.
Oh, he instantly turns to a desiccated corpse?
No, I mean just dead.
Oh, okay. Well, that was gonna be. I was getting the hell out fast if that happened.
No, he's laying there, blood pooling before his body as you got a nice kill
All
shot.
right. Okay. I feel better now.
Yeah.
Even if he wasn't an important combatant, I feel better.
Maravek. All right, we go to
I
Hyro,
have one more point of
Eric,
movement. I will
Barrick.
take
Sure, yeah, go for it.
I'm coming back out.
Oh, you don't want to be in the room with the zombies and skeletons?
I want to be out where the action is.
Okay. Hyro.
Hyro is going to send Cockroach up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there. He can reach, from there, he can reach the wheel, the big dude, and Xander with a flame. He'll do that. That is awesome.
Bless
He
you.
rolls 3 damage with on
Oh my.
3d6.
Oh my god. 3. Wait, you rolled 1, 1, 1?
Yep.
Oh my god.
This is nuts.
Hot rolls only.
So who are you hitting here? You're hitting.
I hit the spinning wheel, Xander, and the big dude.
Wait, you didn't. No, you cast Dragon's Breath on it, didn't
with
you?
Dragon's Breath on Cockroach. Cockroach did that.
Yeah, but you didn't. You didn't roll. You rolled Burning Hands, not Dragon's Breath.
What did I roll?
You rolled-
Ooh, you get to roll again.
You rolled Burning Hands.
Yay!
That's a completely different. It's not even the same. It's way more dice and different dice, right?
It's the same amount of dice, 3d6. But
No, it's not. Is it?
yeah, but hey,
They're
no, I
both
didn't get
3d6?
to select fire damage. There it is.
It was way different. Yeah.
12 damage.
Hold on. Is it the same dice, Chris?
It is the same 3 dice, yes.
Well,
Alright, well, we'll have to keep it. That seems only
That
fair.
seems fair.
Only fair. I thought they were different dice. I thought they were d8s.
No.
Okay.
Which
All right. So let me take a saving throw because it's on. You said it was on Xander and Corvus.
Xander, the spinning wheel, and the big dude.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me do saving throws for Xander,
Then we'll take either 2 or 3 damage.
Corvus, 1 or 3. They both take 3. All right, and the wheel looks unaffected by the fire.
All right, that's good to know. So I'm gonna step up and throw a firebolt at the big dude.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see if I can find it. Here's the roll to hit. 23 for
On Corvus, correct?
on Corvus for 13 damage. No save.
Yeah, that was a cantrip. right?
Firebolt.
Yeah. It does seem to go through. Yep. It all seems to go through. Okay.
Nice.
So you do 13 fire damage to Corvus, and his attention turns to you as best it can. I mean, he doesn't really have a facial structure yet, but it looks towards your direction. You can get a sense of that. Okay. That's the end of your turn. Eric Lavernus.
That is the end of my turn.
Eric Lavernus, Barrick Helios.
Bob, I don't know if I control my spiritual weapon, but I can move. Can I move that up towards Corvus?
Sure.
And I want to attack him with that.
Sure. I should give you access to it.
That'd be great if you don't mind. But until then,
Done.
let's see. Attacking Corvus with spiritual weapon does a 14 hit.
Corvus? No.
No, I didn't think so. And do I get? Afton tried to paralyze me. Do I get the impression he's like a combatant?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna attack him at point blank with a.
Inflict wounds?
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you.
Go for it. Sure.
Second level inflict wounds. Whiffed.
You hear a voice in your head, a woman's voice, similar to one you've heard in the Whispering Woods as well.
Yes, take it.
And the woman says to you, Eric Lavernus, why do you hide your true self? You know who you are.
I'm not doing this today. Stay away from me, demon.
Perhaps I can offer a gift.
Not yet. We'll try one more turn, and then we'll take it. But
She
until
says, no. This one is to show you that you can trust me. And what happens is you hear the entire cave network pulsates with the red, right, regularly, but it like rises with red, bright red. All the veins and the spidery veins through the black walls start to glow even brighter, and then they subdue.
That doesn't make me feel better about it. That doesn't indicate trust.
You hear a voice from behind you. John?
Yes.
What does Sasori say when he sees Eric Lavernus down the hallway?
What? Eric! What? There you are. I've been looking for you.
You just to give you a piece of information here, John, you woke up in a pile of rocks. You heard violence, you heard fighting coming from down the hallway. You tracked the sound, you passed clear signs of combat. You've even found rooms with decapitated bodies in them, and then it led you to your friends here. You see there are two children next to you, a 16-year-old and a 13-year-old boy. They are demonic looking. They look almost like I said, green frog-like creatures. You can see Eric Lavernus. You see a man you've never seen before with bleeding hands and mist in the air. You see Caldo. You see the Castellan. You see everything before you. You don't see Corvus because he's out of sight right now.
Yeah.
But you see that in front of you, and you see a dwarf. It must be Skeggy. Or sorry, it must be Scory. You hear a dwarf from the door here. Must be Scory.
Don't worry, everyone. I am here now. I will save the day.
It's an illusion. I can't. No, absolutely not.
Our master tactician.
Absolutely not. I'm not doing it. I don't trust it. No.
Okay, that's where That's where we go. John, give me a initiative check for Sasori.
Yeah.
Oh no. Or yes, I can't tell. +5.
15. I'll let you decide if you would like to insert yourself into the initiative now. Actually, no. It was you. You took your time to get here. You'll come back at the 15.
I'd say it was a double move. Yeah.
It's more than that, but yeah, exactly. We'll say it
magic.
happened. Yeah.
It's demonic magic.
Yeah. Okay, so Sasori is back. We go to the not top of the order. Excuse me. That was whose turn was that? Just you, Eric?
Yeah, that was me.
Barrick. Let's see what he's gonna do here.
Awesome. So, I say, you know what? You can have the sword, friend. I think I'm feeling a bit better now anyway. I think it's time for you to meet my god, Hyperius. And I move over to this side of Mohag in a slow, dope walk. And, I kind of raise I like bonus action. Kick this, well, I guess it was already radiant. It was already showing light. But yeah, this hammer, awesome. I kind of raise it up, and from somewhere, Bob, you tell me, but sun just seems to gather on this hammer. And a giant beam of sun launches through. Launches through in this. Let's see. This line. I want to hit.
That goes through. Yeah, that goes through both squares. I know what you mean. Yep.
Yeah, I want to hit all of them, and this sun launches through both of them and the wheel.
Yes, it goes through. Yep.
Constitution saving throw.
Wow, you come in a little low there at the end, Nate. I don't know if it's Mike, but this is epic. So a beam of literal sun, right? Like sun's ray emits from the head of the hammer, and it's going to hit Corvus, it's going to hit Xander, and it's going to hit the wheel for 31 damage. And I'll take the saving throws now.
That's a good roll.
Let's see. So for Xander, I doubt he's going to make it. What's the saving throw? Is it
shoot, right.
DC 15?
It's going to be, does it say on the spell?
I think it says DC 15, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds great. Shoot. on the hammer.
Yeah, I think it says it
Probably
right there.
that.
It says
But yeah,
DC
DC
15.
Yep.
Yep. All right, so that's going to be good for you. I failed all of the saves.
Yes. All right. Xander and Corvus are blinded until the next turn. And they take 31 full radiant damage, and if they are undead, oh shoot, no, that's something else. Never mind.
They'd have disadvantage if they were on deck.
Oh yeah, they would have disadvantage if they're undead. Thank you.
You don't get the sense that Corvus is undead. You get the sense that
Word.
he's very much alive.
He's just dead. He's not undead.
Either way.
However, Xander is, and just to be clear here, Corvus, you get this. You also would, after looking at him and gauging his damage, you would get the sense that he actually sees you very, very well. He doesn't even have eyes right now. You get the sense that he can see things around him without sight. Xander,
even with the blinded condition.
he is immune to the blinded condition.
Gotcha. Cool.
Xander, however, is like, my eyes! I can't see! Maeve, guide me!
You're being guided by Hyperius now, friend. Let the light wash over you.
All right, so that's the end of your epic turn.
Yeah. Anything happen to the wheel?
The wheel, yes, actually, good point. Good point. Yeah, the wheel. When you saw Hieronymus blasted it with Dragon's Breath, the fire just kind of like went around the outside of that chaos aura, right? Just kind of like enveloped it and it went away. It didn't do any damage to it, you could tell.
Mm-hmm.
This does not. This goes and strikes right into that energy field, and like that incandescent aura that you saw in the night, and all these things around Karg and everything you've seen. The first time now you've seen that sort of magic weaken, buckle. It looks unstable. The swirling now is weaker, kind of more listless. You've damaged it significantly.
Excellent. In that case, I'm gonna move just back here with the rest of my movement.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Now we go to Eric Lavernus. No, it was Barrick's turn. Afton, the Castellan, and the guards. Caldo. Afton, he's going to attack you, Eric Lavernus, because he doesn't like you at all.
That's more than fair. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. First attack is going to be a total of 20. Second attack, 23.
So those both hit. Do a lot of damage.
And he's going to say... First one is going to be a total of 7 slashing damage. I was about to say scratching damage. Oh my god. The next one is going to be 11.
Yeah, great.
Rolled a lot of extra dice there, but rolled really well. So 11, and the first one was 7. So 18?
Yep.
How you looking?
Honestly, the temporary hit points and the addition of my maximum hit points are probably keeping me alive right now, but I'm honestly feeling pretty okay right now.
Okay, but does it get to your hit point value?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm within my hit point value now, for sure.
And he's going to look at you after he slashes you one last time, and he's going to say, "You're just like them. Yes, I can feel it. You're just like the boys. Another one."
What? Wait, what now? What now?
We go to Caldo and the Castellan. The Castellan's going to join you, Barrick, and take down Xander. So I'm going to move the sword here for a second, Eric.
Yeah.
The Castellan's going to jump in and say, "You were right, Barrick Helios. I was the fool. I've put everyone's lives in danger." And she'll take 2 slashes at Xander, and she's going to hit twice.
He's on fire.
She rolled a 19 and an 18 on the dice for her 2 attacks.
Wow.
And she's got it two-handed, so it's 2d10s. Oh, yeah. 8, 16, 20 total slashing magical damage from her sword.
How do you want to do this, Bob?
Xander's not gone yet.
Would that ever suck, though?
There's
If
still
we go
time,
2
Eric.
years and an NPC kills the big mad evil guy.
All right,
At this
so
point, I don't care.
that's the end of her turn. Actually, she gets
Still time,
advantage.
Eric.
She gets advantage on this because he's blinded, right?
Yeah.
Indeed.
So fish for crits, baby.
I did, and I didn't get any.
Oh, well.
All right. So that's the end of her turn. She'll run up and do her 2 attacks. We'll go to, let's see here. Top of the order, Mohag, and then Karg. Karg, you can get ready. Mohag's turn's going to be easy. He's going to attempt to swing at Xander.
Ohag is going to take 1d6 fire damage.
He's not within 6 of you, is he?
10-foot radius.
Oh, 10? Oh, boy. Okay, so then, yes, give him d6.
Alright, let's read it again. Yep, 10 feet.
Okay, roll it for him. 5.
Nice.
To Mohag. All right. Mohag gets burned, and then he, yeah, I know, right? He's going to hit, and the hand axe does a d6, so he's going to do 8 damage to Xander.
Nice.
Xander's, by the way, Xander is definitely bloodied after that beam attack.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, that's the end of your Mohag's turn. We go to Karg, and then Corvus is up next.
Don't know. I don't.
Let him in, Karg.
Who's him? I need to be I need to be stronger.
You won't feel any pain, and you'll be the strongest you've ever been in your life.
I need to be stronger, and I attack.
Okay.
Xander.
Sure. You get advantage on it. Remember.
Oh, I'm getting on all of them. Sweet. All right,
He's
well,
blind.
that's a 21.
He's blind. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, good. That isn't from the crazy magic.
Okay, so it's still going to be a 21. Still going to hit.
Yep. Nine piercing. Plus 1 necrotic. Second attack. .22 will hit.
That'll hit.
10 piercing. Plus 5 necrotic, and I will take the 5.
Nice.
Sure. You take the 5?
Yep, I'm gonna take the 5.
Karg. You get you feel your face and your skin. That's like more like your around your neck, that sort of area. You can feel it, almost like getting more and more leathery. You wipe the sweat from your brow, and pieces and clumps of hair fall off into your hand. You're feeling weaker, even though you've just healed yourself. Hit points, you're fine.
I fall down on one knee. Kind of keep my hand in my face.
Okay.
Karg, what happened? You got 2 inches shorter.
Anything else from you, Karg? Or are you done?
I mean, I don't like that I hurt Mohag. I'm gonna back up, kind of like not sure what's going on.
Move yourself, yeah.
Is this an altar? I'm gonna sit on this thing.
Sure, it's an altar. Yeah, you could sit on it. Okay, so you move yourself back and kind of out of the combat here. You feel almost like at home on one of these altars. This one is the more reddish altar. It feels warm, soothing, like back home in your warm bed. Anything else from you?
No.
Okay. We go to Corvus. All right. It's time for this to end. He's going to move. He's going... Actually, no, there's no need to move. He can reach. He's going to go for... Let's see here. Barrack for sure. Barrack, give me a con saving throw.
You say Barrack or Eric? I'm sorry.
Barrack.
Okay.
A con saving throw. 12. You take 31 necrotic damage.
What?
No, sorry, not 31. It rolled a bunch of extra dice.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
It rolled a bunch, not a bunch, one extra dice. You take 24 necrotic damage.
Well, damn, that one die.
It was a 7. The bigger die, the last die, excuse me. But you take 24 necrotic damage.
Eric!
You feel like your blood is boiling and almost like, like sifting through your pores. Blood droplets start to come outside of your armor. You feel the blood pooling up within your full plate. You're losing a lot of blood.
Is that all you've got?
You also get the sense that the creature is healing. Corvus is healing.
Picking on someone smaller, taking what you need. You're just a bully, Corvus.
Okay. We go to... Let's see here.
Is it not Sasori yet?
Attack. No, it's not Sasoria. He's 15. He's close. He's after Maravek and Xander. He's going to also rake He's going to rake Mohag. He's going to hit Mohag. And he's going to do a total of... Ooh, Mohag takes a decent amount of damage here. 14, 19 plus... 19 plus 6. What's that? 25? Mohag takes 25 damage. Okay. Mohag gets raked by this creature's long appendages. And Mohag's bloodied. Even with the 8 you gave him, he's bloodied. Okay. That's the end of its turn. It did a rake, and it did its blood-letting ability. Then we go to Xander, and then Sasori, you're up after that. Xander is going to attack Barak Helios as well. He's blind, so he's getting disadvantage on the attack. He's going to get a total of 14. Does that hit you?
No.
His second attack is actually going to be pretty darn good. Oh, but it's not a crit because it's disadvantage. But an 18 would not normally hit you. He's going to use a bonus action to have Maeve guide him, increasing his attack by 10 to 28.
Oh, yeah, that'll do.
That's like his divine channel divinity thing. So he's going to do that, and bam, becomes a 28, and Maeve, or whomever is guiding him, will make him hit you for a total of...
If Maeve is helping him at this point, she's not watching very close.
Whoever is helping him. It's going to be 8 magical bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
That's the end of Xander's turn as he flails wildly because he doesn't really exactly know where you are. Sasori, and then Skeggy Hyro.
I'm gonna run up, seeing Eric take a pretty big hit last time. Eric, don't worry. I'm here to kill him. What is going on? Everyone looks different. I'm gonna attack him with my rapier.
Sure. Who are you attacking?
Afton.
Afton,
attack.
gotcha.
Yeah.
17 will hit.
Well,
I haven't seen that yellow token in so long.
And a total of 7?
7 piercing and 6 sneak attack.
Oh, right, you're a rogue. Okay, so you do a total of 13 damage to him, right?
Yep.
He's also, he's always bloodied, but he's extra bloodied here. Nice job, Sasori. Sasori comes in, and you feel a little stiff, maybe a little, rough around the edges, but you do okay.
I feel like I slept on a bed of rocks. Oh.
By the way, you just believe that you killed the Medusa. That's like the last thing you remember.
Look, we're in the same cave, right? We're right here.
You are, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same moment.
Yeah. Where have you guys been? What you did for the last 2 minutes?
We go to Skeggy. Midu threw another spear. He's got 1 left. He threw a spear and hit Corvus for 8 damage.
Okay. Barak, you're in trouble, aren't you?
I am. Yeah, I'm like swaying like it's the final of Mortal Kombat.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As I run past the Sori, I'll go, I'm going to assume you're on our side.
Oh, you're different. You're not.
You're not
Sorry,
scoring.
I don't mean all dwarves.
And I'm going to tap my friend Derek here with the Rod of Lunar Lovin'. And let me get the stats on that out. Oh, jeez.
It's a D8s, right?
Yeah, I just want to
Go for it. I'll let you look it up, but we can, if you want to start thinking of your move here, Hyro.
Okay, yeah.
No, go ahead, Skye. If you have it, go ahead.
There it is. Okay, I'm going to give him 3 of my 6 charges of 1d8 each.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and I can add 1d8. So I'm going to be giving him. I'm going to use 3 charges to give him 4 d8s.
Go for it.
Sweet. 8s. So many 8s. Okay, I love it.
18.
And I will re-roll the 2, which I can do 3 times a day. We'll keep the others, but we'll re-roll the 2.
Nice.
Replace the 2 with an 8. So that will be 6 more. So 24.
24?
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that was big.
That's the total number that he drew from you.
Yeah, don't pass it on to him, though.
I'll do my best.
Okay, I'm marking off the expended charges.
Thank you, friend.
And I will use my bonus action to... let's insightfully fight Corvus.
Go for it.
Sorry. D&D Beyond has got a lot of pages in it. 10. I'm sure that's not going to work.
What you got?
I got a 10.
Oh, gotcha. A 10, you say?
Yeah. Unless he really craps out his roll.
Is it a saving throw?
Yeah, you need... it's a... what does it say?
It's charisma check.
I believe it is...
You succeed. You succeed. He rolled pretty poor.
Ooh, okay. That's good to know.
You succeed.
Okay. All right. I'll take that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's a total of 5 and 8. 8 and 8.
Super.
Okay, so you're insightfully fighting him, and then we go to Hieronymus.
All right. So Hieronymus, after watching his best friend Barrick wield such magnificent burning power, falls to his knees crying, weeping, and he screams, "Hyperius! I've never prayed to a god. In fact, you're the only god I know. But I see your burning power, the strength that you wield. And if you grant this strength to me, I will follow you and wield it until the end of my days in your name." And okay, so then
I love it.
so then Cockroach will go in and do the same thing he did. No, you have to go here, and he'll drop the Dragon's Breath on the big dude and Xander.
Okay, go for it.
And Dragon's Breath. Here it is. Rolling the right one this time. Boop. For 11, DC 15. And then I am going to throw a firebolt at this guy. Trying to save my friends. And meanwhile, I'm imagining like a fire staff. Praying for this thing to appear after witnessing this fiery warhammer appearing in Barrick's hands. Okay, so here's the firebolt. 18 against that guy.
Against
Yep.
Afton?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. You know what, Hieronymus? Because of the RP there and this sort of like change of heart and him finding some sort of purpose, you might consider this to be the gift from the gods. But I'm giving you inspiration.
He's already got inspiration.
Then
I'll
you can
use
have
it.
2. You can have up to 3. Remember in our.
Oh, you can
in
have-
our-
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
For us, not like regular D&D, but
So
yeah,
I
for
can
us.
re-roll that, or
It's a reroll if you'd like to. If you don't have to use it here, you can use it whenever you feel is necessary.
all right. But does the 18 miss?
Well, I would have to tell you before you want to. Oh no, it's a yeah. Well, you actually you've seen Afton Bar. He's been hit with 18 before.
All right. So
It'll hit him.
okay.
By the way, both the creatures, even Xander, blind Xander, apparently doesn't affect your dexterity save. They both make the saving throw, so it's only 5 to each of them.
Sorry. So there's 8 points to that dude.
Okay,
And
8
the
points. Gotcha. Cool. So Afton takes 8 from the fire bolt. Both Xander and the Corvus take 5 from the fire breath. And you pray. You found religion.
He did. Hieronymus found religion.
Any other things from you or no?
That is all he's got.
Eric Lavernus, Barrack Helios.
Really a finale.
All right.
I thought you'd appreciate that name.
I loved it. I loved it.
My heart's going.
Can I move the spear's weapon closer to the big bad evil guy whose name escapes me at this exact second?
Corvus.
And attack him.
Corvus?
Corvus,
Sure.
thank you.
Mhm.
And attack him with it.
Sure.
I wonder what would happen if you hit the wheel with that thing.
14?
14. That does not hit.
Yeah, I haven't had a single hit all time. That's my whole turn because my bonus action was moving it.
Okay.
Can I give him the inspiration?
I'd allow it.
I will grant you, in the name of Hyperius, grant you the ability to swing again.
Okay.
Love it.
Hyperius, here we go. My god's letting me down. Let's try you.
Yes, I am now.
No gods today.
We're God shopping.
We're going full Nietzsche on this one. God is dead.
All right, that's the end of your turn. We go to Barrack Helios.
Excellent.
He's certainly on spring break. Let's just say that.
No gods in my life.
I look at Hyro and just give him a wink and a point. I say, Xander, Cartwright, I used to think you might be someone to look up to. Now I just pity you as I swing Dusk Crusher at him. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent. I am going to second level smite, Bob. So first I'm going to do 8 bludgeoning. This is all radiant, or 8 radiant damage.
Yep.
And then I'm
Just to
going-
add to this, though, you do get advantage in case it would crit.
Well, so it says until my next turn, so he's not blinded anymore.
Oh, it starts at your turn. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So 12 more bludgeoning damage. And I am inspired by this smite, so I am channeling divinity and say, "For Hyperius," as I swing down and recover 14 temporary hit points.
Damn. Look at you.
Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna give him to myself.
Okay. So you heal 14 temporary hit points. You gain 14 temporary hit points. And how much total damage did you do to Xander?
20
20.
radiant damage.
How do you do it?
No.
Yes.
No. Yes. Oh my
Nice.
god! Oh man, Dusk Crusher is gonna go straight top of the dome.
Move your mic a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to just swing my warhammer down right on the top of his head and Dusk Crush that darkness straight in. And I think my hammer just like replaces his head and neck. You know, and then I kind of have to like do that thing where I like yank it out.
It's
After
made of
the
pure energy, so I don't think so.
Huh?
Your hammer is made of pure energy at this point.
Oh, all right, yeah. So like lightsaber style, it's just like straight.
Yeah,
Nice
I think so.
and
Yeah,
butter.
I think so. And you can see maybe at the end of it, what's left of his face is not much. You see remnants of that bald head of his, but for the most part, is indistinguishable from the Xander Cartwright you know. But he was just raving mad like a lunatic, and his still body gives you a bit of solace that you might have put him out of whatever twisted, chaotic misery he was living in.
Yeah, I say you twisted the teachings of Maeve, whether or not you knew it. Sorry it had to go this way.
Skeggy, how do you react?
How do I react? Yeah. I mean, I'm glad. We're a little busy for rejoicing. And I'm concentrating on Corvus at the moment, frankly.
Gotcha. All right.
So I don't think I'm taking a lot of time to reflect at this moment.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sorry, I don't mean to
No.
away
No.
an RP moment, but just realistically speaking, it's
Say
6
Skeggs.
seconds.
We didn't even have to wait till after the fight.
Afton is going to continue into Eric Lavernus. What's your AC right now?
14.
He's going to hit you once for a total of 7 slashing damage.
Oof.
But he's going to also dip out. He's gonna go. Let's see here. He's gonna go through Caldo. Caldo will try to stop him from moving. Let's see what you get here.
Poor Caldo standing there with a dagger in his hands. He's all trying to cut himself loose.
Yeah. Run away,
Yeah.
Caldo.
Caldo
So-
can't stop him. Can we get attack of opportunity on that?
Yeah, of course. So he sees the man chained up, right? Doesn't
Yeah.
really respect his skills at this point, and starts to run past him. And
Little does he know.
Caldo, using his like chains, wraps them around him and grabs him and keeps him in his spot. So they are both locked right here. He prevents him from moving, and he's holding him with his chains.
Nice.
We go to the Castellan. The Castellan sees
Bob.
his body there. Yeah.
I had a second attack. I just got so hyped.
Oh, right. Go for it. Yeah, go.
I'm gonna go to the wheel.
Go for it.
And swing away. Great.
And your weapon turns to dust. No, I'm kidding.
24 to hit the wheel.
You hit the wheel.
Great. I do 13 bludgeoning or radiant damage to the wheel.
Okay, 13 bludgeoning. Yep,
Radiant.
got it. Oh, sorry, radiant. Yes. 13
I don't know
radiant
if that
damage.
matters.
Yeah, again, the chaos seems a little like inconsistent and erratic. It's damaged. Let's keep damaging it.
Cool.
The Castellan takes 2 swings at Corvus. She misses with both this time, and that one and a 5 on the dice. We go to Caldo. He's going to try to stab at our friend here, Afton Barr, and he gets a nat 20
Yes!
for a total of 9 damage. Afton does not look good. We go to top of the order here. Mohag, Karg. Mohag is going to look at Barrack and see what you're doing. He'll come over here and do the wheel. He's going to move around the body of Xander and come on the other side.
Yes.
And 5, 10. Okay, so he's actually... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And he's going to swing at it. And he connects with the not the Warhammer, the hand axe. And will contribute a measly 7 damage, but not all of it goes through.
Even with his magical hand axe?
Yep.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well
All
done,
right.
Mohag.
And then we go to Karg. Karg, the voice again. Karg, I want to help you. You're dying. Don't succumb to these wounds. Let me help you.
Wounds? What is happening to me? I must kill the bad guy. Wait, Xander! I take 2 steps forward. Xander must die!
He was already gone.
I look at his body on the floor. He's dead!
He's already
Then-
gone. He wasn't strong enough. He didn't believe in me. He kept talking about Maeve like she would support him. But none of the gods care about their children like I do.
Can you give me the power to kill... I'm losing the voice, sorry, go back and forth. Can you give me the power to kill that big guy? And I look over at Corvus.
Of course.
Well, I must be the strongest. I want to kill him. I want to kill Corvus. Give me the power. Let me kill him. Let me
Done.
at him.
Done. And Karg, you start to transform. Your flames extinguish. Your body starts to wither and shrivel. Your skin becomes loose and saggy, but for a purpose. It's to contain the bulk that you are becoming. Everyone that sees this, that's in the room that can have sight to Karg, sees this little halfling start to grow, but not in a natural way. Limbs, tentacles, mouths begin to open on sores, previous battle wounds. Your head starts to sort of twist and contort and become a part of a bigger conglomerate. You change into a creature that you haven't seen before, but the crew has. During the Chai Harvest Festival, you remember this type of creature, one that also came during an incandescent night. Karg, you are no longer your halfling self. You are now a spawn of Nylissa. And then you hear
Sasori showed up.
you hear a little whisper in the back of your head. Of course, now that I've made you this strong, you won't be able to use that strength against him. Karg, you are dead. Effectively dead.
Wah, wah.
Oh.
What?
The creature is going to charge forth over the pews, knocking over things, and it's going to run right into Skeggy, the Castellan, and Barrack. All right. Let's see. It's got 4 attacks, 1 on each of its people that it can hit. First one on the Castellan is going to be a total of 17.
Disadvantage on the for the Castellan.
Okay, so I'll roll another one. It's going to miss her. Actually,
girl.
still miss her. Yep. So then we go to Barrack. It's a nat 20.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm
You're gonna-
strong. See? I promise. I'm strong.
So Karg just TPK'd us?
Back to
Barrack, you take 14 piercing damage. Skeggy, you got hit as well with a 26.
I'll change that to 13 with my...
Oh, no, that was to hit
Okay.
roll. I have to roll
Oh,
the
I'm
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to take a total of 12, so it's end up being 6, right?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. And then Mohag is going to take another one. It has a 10-foot reach. It's going to do... Oh, Mohag doesn't get hit. Excuse me. Mohag did not get hit. He was the one that did get it. All right, so that's the end of Karg's turn, this new spawn of Nylissa. Then we go to Corvus. Corvus is going to target Barrack Helios again with a rake attack. It's not going to hit you, I believe. Let's see. It's plus... I just want to double check, make sure I'm not getting wrong. A 20 does not hit you, am I correct? Barrack Helios, 20 does not hit you?
20 does not hit me. I'm so sorry, Bob. The
Okay.
nerves are getting to me.
That's okay. That's all right. And then it's going to use its last action to touch that wheel one last time. Eric Lavernus, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, nifty. Okay, let's go. Last one. Come on. 14?
14. You fail.
Oh,
By
finally.
one.
Gosh.
Eric Lavernus, what do you look like? Describe to everyone with finality your actual appearance.
So the illusion drops. My disguise self drops. Definitely like a reddish hued skin, full like goat style horns, prehensile tail, dark eyes. Look definitely like a full bodied 5e tiefling.
I knew it.
Say, Eric, I didn't know you were into that. I love roleplay.
You know how it is.
And Corvus grows even larger.
Oh my god.
Oh God, we're so toast.
We go to the top of the order again for the crew here, so it's going to be Sasori, Skeggy, Midu. Go ahead, Sasori. I'll roll Midu. Midu misses. He's going to start to run. That was his last spear. He's going to run past Hieronymus. What do you do?
I attack him.
Sorry, Sasori. Didn't I say Sasori?
Yeah. You're technically-
Oh, I run past Hieronymus. Yeah. Go ahead, Sasori, and then Skeggy's up.
What did you do to Eric? Stop it, you evil man!
I like the Kirk inflection.
15 hits, Afton. That's going to do him in. You stab him. How do you kill him?
With a rapier, just like right through his neck. Just in through the front, out through the mouth, pull it out, blood.
Surprisingly, he still has quite a bit of blood left as it drops out of his body, spilling onto the floor before Eric Lavernus' new form.
Gross.
Leave Eric alone!
There goes Afton. Just going to start crossing off people on this list.
Yeah, well, we got some pretty big things left to cross off.
All
right. That's you. Do you want to move anywhere? Bonus actions?
Yeah, with the rest of my movement, I'm gonna move forward here to be closer engaged with this terrible monster.
Okay. Skeggy, you're up.
I will bonus action disengage. I will move to, let's say, here. And I will shoot Corvus since I have insightful fighting on.
Okay.
So let us find that. I do not have advantage, but I do get my sneak attack if I hit him. 19.
19 hits.
Oh.
For a total of 14.
14 damage, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Doesn't seem to all go through because it's not magical, correct?
No. Well, you're the one in charge of magic around here, Bob, so you would know.
Yes,
that
I
I
am.
don't have any magical.
Yes, I am. Well, I don't know. You guys have had a
magical
bunch of things,
weapons.
but yeah. All right, so that's the end of your turn, and then we go to, let's see, Eric is next. Hyro is up, and Eric is next, then Barrick.
Hieronymus looks at his card. He's like, Hyperius, I call upon your fiery might in this our time of need. And he's going to send his little friend up there to breathe fire again on the big dude.
Okay.
And the
Here's,
wheel, right?
And the wheel, yep. That was Dragon's Breath. Here's the damage for that.
Are you trying to get the new spawn of Nylissa?
I'm going to hit that with Firebolt.
But
there's
you could
12,
get
13.
it with the Dragon's Breath too, no?
But you'd have to hit Ferric.
No, I'd have to hit people.
Gotcha, okay.
Well, you
So,
can't sculpt that.
I can't
can't-
sculpt that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not the right kind of spell for sculpting.
So I'm going to drop that on the wheel and on the big dude.
Okay,
that
go
was
for it.
13 damage with DC 15.
Gotcha.
And then Hyro is going to go down to here, and he's going to throw a firebolt at the artist formerly known as Karg.
Go for it.
Well played.
23.
That'll hit.
Here's the damage. I smite thee! Yes! Look at that.
Wow.
Wow, 10-9, baby.
Yes. Hieronymus is feeling the burning, and he's going to use Minor Illusion to cast. What's the symbol of Hyperius?
It's
the
a
sun?
sun.
A sun glowing above his head.
What's the symbol of Hyperius?
What's the symbol? You're such a religious guy.
He has found it, though.
Awesome, awesome. So that hurts. The spawn
Fitting for a
recoils from the heat.
pyromancer.
We go to Eric Laverne, Barrack on deck.
All right, I'm going to step over the body of Captain Bar here. I'm going to move closer. We're going to try and do the spiritual weapon on the big bad, and let's see if we can hit maybe just one time this entire combat. Let's see if we can get one hit in. 22, baby!
That'll hit. Who are you attacking?
Against
Corvus? Corvus?
Against Corvus.
There you
Against
go.
22 against Corvus. For 7 damage.
This is force damage?
7 force damage, yeah.
Okay, it seems to go through.
And then we're going to try and do an inflict wounds on the former Karg.
Gotcha, go for it.
First level spell. Let's see if this works. There we go. Now we're rolling damage. Okay, 21 to hit.
21.
And then 21 damage against the former Karg.
Necrotic, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, goes through.
Love it.
There
He's
we go,
bloodied.
okay.
He's bloodied. The former Karg
Well
is
done,
bloodied.
Eric.
That's it for me.
All right, then we go to the Castellan, who will swing twice on the spawn now. This seems to be a terrible thing, and she hasn't been hitting Corvus. She'll hit once for a total of... Ooh, nice. A 10 on the die, so that's going to be a total of 14. Very nice.
Doing great, Ferric.
And then we go to bottom of the order here, Caldo. Caldo's going to take the boys and see that they're they're very fearful right now. They're cowering. He's going to take them out of this chamber and get them away, and also ask them if they could carry him so that he can move faster.
That's the way of Hyperius. You got it, Keldo.
Yeah, he's
Are
going
I
they
still
to.
have your turtle, and
Do
I
they
just
still look
read
like
everything.
demons?
What's that? Yes, they look
They
like
still-
they look like. So 5e
Frog
rules.
people?
They look
I
like
don't know.
tieflings. Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
like green tieflings with
Oh,
yellow
I
eyes.
didn't get that at
Yeah.
all.
They look
Okay.
demonic, yeah. Maybe not a tiefling per se, but maybe more of like
I-
the demonic version of a tiefling, maybe.
I had
Demon
a
version?
totally different picture in my head. I was thinking more like deep ones.
Yeah, probably actually, probably maybe. Without again, I said though they don't change their form. They like their body structure doesn't change. Just their skin tone, appearance, eyes, color, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I know deep ones have like the big fish
The
head.
big fish eyes
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
It's not that pronounced. Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
now we go to top of the order, which is going to be
I think I
Mohag.
didn't go, bub.
Oh, sorry, Barrett. Go ahead.
Nah, it's all right. I'm gonna go for the wheel.
I think that's a good call.
26 on the wheel.
That'll do it. Even your
13
base damage is
radiant.
gonna, that's gonna do it. So the wheel, the swirling energy of chaos will dissipate as you finally have knocked out the magic, and you see that black iron wheel, and you crush it. It'll shatter, even though it's made of iron. It looks like as though it's made of paper. It crumples up, and just is a pile of dust on the floor.
Any more toys for me to break, Corvus?
Corvus does his best, like it's almost like as a reaction, he tries to like go and like block the attack, but he's too slow, and you smash it. Corvus looks at you and says, "You'll pay for that dearly," and he's
Pay
coming
for
up
that.
soon. So
Looks like you're eating the majority of the food. Maybe you should pay for it. You're getting so big.
Now we're making your
I'm
mama
working up my
jokes.
burns.
Mohag
I'm
is-
gonna go for. I'm gonna swing again at the beast I'm next to.
go for it.
Corvus is so big when they
That's
wear
a-
high heels, they strike oil.
That's an 11. Probably not so
It'll-
great.
11 does not hit either creature. Yeah. Mohag comes up and follows you up and says, "Yeah, I'll hit it too," and tries to swing at Corvus, but misses. Oh, sorry, hits and only does 7 damage to Corvus.
Mohag. Use your ranged weapons from here on out. We got this.
I'm not leaving you now.
Okay.
He's got his hand axe in hand. Even though it's a hand axe, he's still holding it
try.
with two hands.
Yes.
Because he's so used to holding a two-handed weapon.
It's a two-hand axe.
He's gone from a great axe to a warhammer to now a hand axe. And yet, this seems to be the best, so...
I have a shield, Bob. I don't know if that makes...
Nah, he's good. All right, so
he's good. This is
Corvus is going to go. Let's see here. Barrack Helios, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, that's a 4, Bob.
Not sure why this is doing this, but it's rolling the extra dice. I'm going to subtract that last die, but it's going to be a total of 27 necrotic damage as blood leeches from your body.
Oh. Is that all you got? As I sway.
And he seems to heal just a bit of it.
Meanwhile, Skeggy's watching. He's going, "Oh bloody hell! It just fixed that."
He's gonna rake at Mohag. No, he'll rake at Barrack. He's gonna try to keep pushing it on you.
Alrighty.
Nat 20.
I am for sure not gonna like this.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I've got to roll it. First wave, second wave. 18 plus 13 is what?
God.
31.
31?
Plus 7. 38. 38 magical slashing damage.
That is awesome.
Are you still alive?
Oh, no, but I'm not immediately dead by 3 hit points.
Excuse me? Come again?
I
That would have doubled you?
have 39. My max is 39, and I had 2 hit points left there.
Oh. Oh my god.
So, that was close.
Wow.
Heck
Okay.
yeah. By the light of Hyperius, I don't immediately die as I pass out.
You are unconscious. I'm not going to put the
Oh,
X over
yes.
you just yet. I'll put the little snail. Barrack goes down, your hammer drops, and the hilt disappears. The hilt is the only thing left. The actual head of the hammer that was radiant just like kind of extinguishes, like almost like a lightsaber does when they fall. So that's it. There's a hammer hilt in your hand, just out of reach, and you're on the floor. That's the end of Corvus's turn. He's going to go to Sasori.
Who is this Karg you're talking about? Why, are you talking to this creature, Hieronymus?
Kill it!
Should I not attack it?
Kill it!
Okay. I have... Barrack! Oh, well, I have all these potions. Here, Barrack. And I take a potion off my belt because I was holding on to so many of them. And I pour a potion down Barrack's throat as he passed out on the ground. Oh.
So you choose not to attack. Interesting. Okay, go ahead. Roll the 2d4.
Barrack just passed out, right? Yeah.
He's your bro.
I don't know. They're talking about this creature. I don't know. What's a Karg?
Actually, I apologize. The monster actually needs to go. Karg needed to go. I'll go after you here.
Okay, well, there's 6 to him.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, yeah.
Nice.
Wow, the creature doesn't hit at all. It'll attack the Castellan and Sasori. Yeah, it's not going to hit at all.
Great to see you again, Sasori.
I'm gonna also use my bonus action to attack my dagger.
I don't believe you can do that. It's only if it's use the attack action. Like use it to heal him. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
But next turn you'll get your swipe here.
I'll be able to do
Sasori.
some attack.
Yeah, Midu's going to double move and go down with Caldo and the kids, seeing that the kids are a good excuse to get out of this cave. And then we go to Hieronymus. Sorry, no, Skeggy then Hieronymus. Eric Barrack. Skeggy, Hieronymus, Eric Barrack.
Okay, Barrack is up,
He's on the floor, but he's
but
no longer.
he's conscious.
He's conscious.
Okay. All right. In that case, although I have insightful fighting on Corvus, I am going to shoot Karg.
Okay.
I am not going to move.
Skeggy aim.
Skeggy aim.
There we go.
Come on, show me a bit. There it is. There we go.
Let's do it.
Please, 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 please.
Whoa, you attack with a crossbow now? Where'd you get the crossbow from?
You haven't gotten a good look at me yet. Does a 20 hit?
It does.
Ah, crap. Just 8.
8. Hold on. Let me double check something. He's dead.
All right.
He's
Right
dead.
in the maw. Right in the maw.
Right in the maw, and what was formerly Karg is now this disgusting, repulsive mass of flesh.
It doesn't revert to Karg once it goes down?
It does not.
Okay. Then I don't have to feel bad.
And then we go to Eric Lavernus, Hieronymus, then Eric Lavernus.
Yep.
All right, Hyro is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to pick up the hammer that was dropped by Barrick.
Oh, no!
He's going to be like, on your 6. He's going to be like, some people move on, but not us. Not us!
What do you do with the hammer?
He's going to point it at Corvus and try to enact some kind of power.
If I'm not mistaken, Barrick, you can correct me. It can only do sunbeam once per day, correct?
Yeah, that's true.
You try, and you're like,
Inspiration?
ah! Now, it will activate. I mean, you could swing it if you'd like. You could use it.
I'm not in range of anything to hit it. I'm
I
at
see.
the extent of my movement.
Gotcha.
So anyway, that's I tried. But so then Hyro. So then Cockroach will burn Corvus again.
Okay, go for it.
Here it comes. Gotta find it.
He'll
there
pass.
It is. Second level Dragon's Breath. 3d6 fire. Nice. 13 damage. Save. DC 15. Wrath.
Gotcha. Okay.
That would have
Anything
been
else?
awesome if that worked. I totally robbed quotes from Endgame, by the way. Just
I saw. Yeah. I heard.
Love it.
All right. Anything else from you?
That's all he can do.
Okay. Then we're gonna go to the Barrick. Eric, then Barrick.
All right, we're gonna go with the spiritual weapon on the
The Gargant.
beastie. Yep. And that's 13's gonna whiff, and so we're gonna try and get up there real close. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna get off a guiding bolt on it, a level 1 guiding bolt, and see if we can do anything with that. Yeah. Let's see. 13 again? Probably not. Okay. Big Eric's not doing it this week.
Yeah, 13 won't hit. Anything else from your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Corvus is gonna react in some way, though. You tried to hit him, Eric?
Yeah.
No, never mind.
I
We go to
tried him twice.
Barracudas. We go to Barracudas.
I definitely can we like me and Sasori what a predator handshake?
Yeah.
It's been too long. Yeah, just the like forearm grip, like oh yeah, maybe no, that's even better. Get the forearm flex. Yeah. As I stand up using half my movement. It's great to see you again, friend. Thanks for that. And yo, Hyro. That looks good in your hands. I'm like, do you mind if I use it?
It doesn't work anyway.
Damn thing's broken.
I turn and say, Corvus, it's time to return to whatever plane you've come from.
I gotta say, Hyro's proud that it did ignite in his hands, though. He feels empowered.
It did, actually. You
Heck
didn't
yeah.
think it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
18 to hit up.
That'll hit.
Great. 10 radiant damage. I'll swing again with a 16 to hit. That what does that do?
What'd you roll?
16?
That hits.
Heck yeah! And 6 radiant damage.
So a total of 16?
16 total.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else from you?
I say, great job, Caldo! We need to talk about what you wrote in your journal, though.
He's a
You're
little
checking
embarrassed.
his homework now?
He's a little embarrassed.
No,
by
I
it.
read his journal long ago after it was given to me by...
I know.
Ori?
No, you found it. Hieronymus found it.
Hieronymus, there we go.
The
Right, right.
Castellan will do a total of, oh, nice, 14 damage again.
Is this thing not bloodied yet?
It's been, well, it's Corvus the Bloodied.
Oh. It started bloodied.
It honestly, I don't even know that you could tell because it's just,
Okay,
it doesn't
too
even have
weird.
anatomy. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'll accept that.
And then we go
Feels like we've
to,
done a lot
so the
of
Castellan slams into it. Mohag gets to go. He's going to take one more attack. He's going to miss, unfortunately. And then we go to Corvus itself. Corvus is going to do something rather strange, and all of his blood and sinew is going to start to spread, almost making him like a little translucent. You can see through him, and he's going to move through you all. So enjoy this. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's how many feet is that? 6 times 45? Yeah, okay, so he's good.
opportunity attacks?
No. His body, I mean, you can try, but like you basically, when you swing, he basically is disengaging as part of his movement. His body just doesn't have any real thing to hit. You hit, it's like splashing water. And he goes here. He'll take attacks. He's going to take his attack on Hieronymus. Yeah. No, he'll do it on Barrack. He really doesn't like Barrack. He's going to do it on Barrack. His rake attack, which I think is going to hit you now.
Hit me, I'm here.
So he's
Hit me, I'm
11,
here!
22
take a
in
hit.
total. 22 in
22?
total.
That's a good number for him.
That hits?
That,
Okay.
that hits, yeah.
And you're going to take a total of, let's see here. At this point, it's plus 23 slashing damage.
Great. Ah, Hyperius, as I pass out.
Okay. And then he's going to pick, he'll pick, ooh. He's going to pick Mohag for his bloodletting.
Oh no, Mohag.
Oh,
Did
not
my
my
shield impose disadvantage as I fall?
Barrack, because you feel so responsible for so many people's deaths, I'll let you roll the saving throw. Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Oh no.
okay.
Mohag has a good
Oh, I
constitution.
hope this is my D20.
He has a
I
good
hope this is my-
constitution, I'll be honest with you. It's a +3.
Mohag's in pretty good shape.
No.
He's not. He's
His
not
save is
terribly
+6.
hurt. No!
Inspiration?
He takes
I
a
don't
total
have any.
of 27 damage.
Oh.
Can I inspire him retroactively with my inspiration? Mohag?
I'll let you do a reroll, but Nate has to roll it again.
Okay, well there goes my inspiration. Mohag, no!
Oh!
Yes!
There we go.
Don't say I never gave you anything, man bun.
The memory of his beautiful locks.
Just to give you a heads up, that would have killed him, actually.
Oh.
That would have killed him.
The light of Hyperius shines upon you.
That would have killed him. That would have been enough to the 8 plus his hit points. Yeah, it would have been enough to kill him. Okay, so that's the end of his turn. He moved, he raked, and he actually looks like he's headed towards the entryway.
Yeah, clearly.
We go to Sasori, Midu, Skeggy.
I got nothing, guys.
Sasori is going to take 2 steps in this direction and try to pick up the weapon that Xander has.
Oh, his maul. Yeah.
Oh!
Are you proficient with maul? I don't think you are.
So he doesn't get his proficiency. At least it's magic.
It is magical. It's +1, so you'll get a +1 to attack and damage, and your strength, which probably isn't great for you, but
Yeah, I have
Who could really use that as Mohag?
Yeah, not me, but I'm also thinking it's going to do a little better than what I have. I forgot to look at Maul proficiencies.
Yeah, let Mohag take that thing.
Simple weapons hit, long swords, rapiers, short swords. Nope.
Oh no, definitely rogue.
Not the
doesn't have
rogue,
Maul. I
no.
could have told you that.
Yeah, I was looking at swashbuckler and all the other stuff.
what do you do? You want to take it still or no?
Yeah, I'm still going to take it.
Okay.
Just to at least let's have it, and then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to come into this place to attack Corvus.
Go for it.
So I'm going to swing with the maul on Corvus.
Okay. Sure.
Just kind of, in
Sure.
a daze to do it. So I need to not add any of my proficiencies to this attack.
Go for it. Strength, straight up strength. +1. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. Not an 11.
11's not going to do it. That would be plus. No, that's not.
It's like as heavy as you are. You swing this thing and you're all over the place with it.
Not for you.
All right, this isn't for me. Do
Maybe
I know
it's
Mohag? I feel
maybe
like
it's
yes,
for
I-
me. You,
All right,
you do
Mohag,
know.
you take it.
You do
Here
know
you go.
Mohag, don't you? You do know him. I think you
Yeah, I
hated
do
him.
know.
Mohag.
Yeah, but he was still a cowardly shit when you knew him.
He also doesn't have a man bun anymore.
Yeah, so I don't recognize him. You,
All right.
person who
He's flat top now. He's not man bun anymore.
That's
I missed the cook. You take this.
Skaggy, you're up.
All right. I will bonus action dodge to avoid or disengage
Mhm.
to avoid any opportunity attack.
Go for
Get
it.
off your ass, human! And I will zap him again with the rod.
How many more are left?
I've got 3 more charges plus 2 more rerolls, but I'm only going to use 1 charge this time.
Go for it.
So let's see what we get.
Does that include the last charge? You can't use that one.
Can't use that one unless you really
It's
need
the
it.
last night of the campaign. I think I can use it if I have to.
Come on.
4.
4.
4.
Reroll the 4 or not. Nate, what do you think?
It's not good.
A 4 I'll take.
Okay, go for it.
Eric Lavernus is up after this.
And I'm done.
Eric Lavernus.
Ugh! I'm getting sick of this.
I feel like I should just heal Nate. Like, there's really not a whole lot. Like, my attacks I've been doing.
Don't.
Oh.
Don't heal him. You can't heal him enough to get him to where he can survive another hit. So we have to just keep shocking him back
I
to
don't know.
life.
I've got 1 level 3 spell left. I can heal him a lot.
Use that as a lay on hands or a deal wounds.
Inflict wounds with that could do a lot.
It'd be incredible if I can hit it. I'll give it a whirl. Let's see.
Eric.
I can stand him up twice
In the
more.
light of Hyperius, guide you.
I
Let's
need
kill
it.
this thing.
Let's see what you got.
I haven't.
Is that we're going for the inflict wounds, level 3, baby.
I
Let's
give
go.
you inspiration.
Yeah, I have one
Why
more.
Hyperius' might.
It's gonna hit with a 24 for 40 damage. This is it. This is it. Tell me it's over, Bob.
Yes.
Tell me it's over.
I'm so proud of you guys.
We came together at the end.
Eric
I love it the
Lavernus.
entire match.
Maybe the most fitting way to end it with 40 points of damage. Now, not all of this goes through because it is resistant to necrotic, but it had, I'll tell you exactly how many it had. 148 is what you've done to it, I think. So 140. Yeah, it's going to die with the 20.
That's it. That's all it counts. Let's go.
So how does this being from another plane of existence space or another worldly creature, how do you kill it?
Oh
How do you
man,
destroy
that's.
it?
Yeah, so I reach out and I touch it, and you see the necrotic damage gather around my now fully revealed tiefling form, and then seep into Corvus's body, and you can see his sinew and muscle kind of just wither away until there's just like a shriveled corpse left on the ground that looks pretty gross, I imagine.
Yeah, probably just a mass of like flesh and oozing pus and muscles and tissue that are just like decomposing. And that is the short rebirth of Corvus the Bloodied.
Well done, Eric.
40 points of necrotic damage.
Done.
What the hell is the roll?
It was
Finally cleared
40.
this cave.
3 10.
3 10s?
3
So
10s, a 6, and a 4.
This is the most typical thing ever, is that I never land when I do land.
And you weren't going to do it. We had to force you.
Beautiful job, friend.
Well,
Now we must go to the other caves and clear them of all the evil.
Okay, let's do that.
If we can do this, we can do anything.
John, that was maybe the best timed joke of the entire campaign. Best timing. That was good.
Oh my gosh.
You know, with Sasori back, and he's probably a couple of levels behind,
He's leveling up for sure right now.
I'm very interested in how many experience points we get then all of a sudden.
Big level up.
I'll tell you.
Well done, friends.
I actually have it all set. You want to know what it is?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So,
Including card. Does card count for experience points?
no.
Yeah.
But he also
No.
counted in the other way.
I'm
too,
counting him the
because
other
we
way.
had-
I'm counting him the other
Kill
way.
him.
In this case, you'll get all the points for Sasori. So we're not leveling up. Don't even think about leveling your characters right now. We'll do it at the end. But or if you wanted to, if we end up doing something else. But it's going to be a total of 1571 per player.
Wow.
1571 per
1,500.
player.
Okay.
Wow. Let's go.
Anyway, let's pause that talk here because this is a moment of triumph.
It is.
I am
Let's
going to switch us over back to our main screen here. We won't need Roll20 from here on out. So, after this is all said and done, the dust settles, the blood spilled, you come together. Everyone's wounded, injured, resources depleted.
I'm not hurt.
Old friends brought back, some new friends went to the beyond, but the Castellan looks at all of you and she's going to take her sword and she is going to give it to Barachelios. And then she is going to request that you shackle her and bring her into the keep as a prisoner. I've betrayed the keep. My judgment was flawed, and I was on the wrong side of this battle. I'm your prisoner.
I don't accept Castellan Ferric.
The
But
teachings of
If there's a
Hyperion.
if there's a person here, sorry, Hyra, what was that? Sorry.
Mercy is upon the teachings of Hyperius.
My God, I am just Ferric. I'll just be, 1 second. Hyro, I am just moved to tears right now. Also, I'm almost dead, but I'm super touched by everything you've said. Oh my God!
Give
I can't
her a
wait to
chance
chat
for
with you around the
redemption.
Fire.
Yes.
Everyone makes mistakes.
What I
Indeed,
did-
Castellan, if a person here could raise their hand who has made no mistakes, let them do it now.
Sasori, does Sasori raise his hand?
No.
Good.
I guess. I don't
And
know.
I'm saying, exactly, there's
I
only
give Hyro a dirty
very
look
few
over that
perfect people in the world.
I thought I was
And
going to
there's
make a
one.
mistake, but then I killed the Medusa, so I didn't make any mistakes.
Very few, very rare, but Castellan, truly. The keep would be better off in the hands of someone who understands what a mistake is, can learn from it, and work to right that mistake. You failed, but you've learned from it. You are the best person to lead the Borderlands.
She'll nod. She doesn't really agree with you, but she sees your logic. And she says, I will do my best to lead the people beyond this hellscape that we've witnessed. I just hope that by destroying that thing and that wheel, we've quelled the chaos in the region.
I should let you know, though, ma'am. Your steward has submitted his resignation.
Oh, yes. Where is
You'll have to
Maravek?
recruit a new one.
She'll sheath her sword. Or unsheath her sword. Where is Maravek?
He's in the other room.
She'll take a peek and come back out after a few moments. And she'll be like, good. Seems that's what he wanted to be, where he wanted to be anyway. And
He's
she'll
among
close-
friends.
Yes, among friends. And she'll close the door behind her, sealing that iron door.
Do
Perhaps
you
for
have anything on him?
forever.
Yeah, we gotta loot his body.
Okay, you'll loot his body.
We gotta loot
Because it is D&D. Let's don't
Because
forget.
it is D&D. Yeah. Maravek had very little on him, actually, but there's more in his actual keep, his residence at the keep.
We will go there for sure.
Oh
We
yeah.
As
Um,
we're
Go ahead.
as we're walking out with Ferric, I say, "Hey, Ferric, we let you go. You're the right person for the job." And speaking of right person for the job, I heard someone say that. I feel like I'd be the right person to be the inner Bailey. You know, Lavi Merrick was a bad guy. I killed him. I don't know. Seems like that's kind of the only way it works.
Why do you sound like a mixture of Sasori and Karg?
I don't know. I'm really struggling to find Sasori's character.
It's been a while. It's
It's
been a
been a
while.
while.
Killing stuff.
It's been a
Start
while.
killing stuff.
Let us search this area first before we move on.
So,
That's true.
so you just to let you know, you do search the area. There are some things that are valuable, like those bronze things, the bronze ewer, the cups, the goblets that you found in the other chapel. In here, I mean, nothing is of value that you could realistically carry with you right now. I mean, those seats, the throne, the altars. I mean, the rock is precious. You could definitely take those, but not now. You don't have the ability to really remove them and take them with you. But
So just to be sure, there's no staff of fireball hiding in the corner like in a Christmas story.
no.
Shoot your eye out, kid.
However,
Different versions of that book.
However, we will go into the post game now. So here's what's going to happen. So the Castellan will lead you all out of this cave. You head back towards the keep. You bring Caldo, the children, the bodies of anybody that you felt needed to be taken. Like, I don't know if you want to take, Xander's body or whatever. His armor is valuable. And anything you want to take, I'm not going to say you left it there. You'll take it if you want. And then you head back from the caves to the keep. Midu waves to you from the entrance of the Kobold Cave, your once charred house, and you leave the Caves of Chaos, the ravine of the caves. And this long journey back through the night, you finally reach the keep in the morning. When you get back, your look says it all. The guards open the keep up. The Castellan comes in. More than, I would say, half of the residents of the keep are out once they hear that you have returned. And as you walk through the courtyards, past the greased goat, past the gallows, you head towards the inner bailey to debrief with the Castellan. You're obviously going to be rewarded, and at this point, I'm going to let you tell me what your character wants to do going forward. I'll start with Skeggy. Skeggy, we talked about it. I asked all the people to kind of prepare what they might be doing at the end of the keep. So this is what you're doing. So tell us what Skeggy's doing.
As I recall, and I did not go back and check the tape, we buried Scory out in the wilderness.
I think
when we
there was
left the keep,
some...
didn't we?
So I think what ended up happening is we kind of forgot that we wanted to do something with his body, and game talk was starting, and then we left. But I said if you wanted to bury him, you could have buried him. We also could have preserved his body, or not preserved it, but hidden his body somewhere in Gertrude's. Like, you could have been that way. But whatever it is, if you buried it, you can.
Now, I would think that we probably would have given him sort of a field burial on the road.
No, that's I think what ended up we retconned. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
What unless something else comes up, Skeggy's an old man. All his sons are dead. The line of Sperry Troll Slayer is broken, and at this point, his main wish would be to bring his son home. So, whatever's appropriate in dwarven culture, when you lose somebody, on campaign, I'll bring back his helmet and his weapon, his skull, his heart, his ashes, whatever's appropriate in dwarven culture. And I would imagine that it is a long trip home, several months. And
Yeah,
he'll just
definitely. I think you're on
set
a
out to
different.
do the-
You're on like a different continent, if I'm not mistaken. Aren't you?
Sure, if that's
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of it that far, but I
Okay.
figured it was like 1,000 miles or more.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's
far.
been on the road for a couple of years trying to track Scory down.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a long way, even going by the straightest path. But that's Skeggy's intent, unless someone else has something better.
Will you say goodbyes to any of the people here?
Let me see. Well, my duty is to return home with my last boy, and to let my kinsmen know that the line of Sperry Troll Slayer is broken. To inform my kinsman Stein Knutson that he is the new Thane of Sverhold. I've fought beside you, all of you, and I've learned to trust you against my initial judgment. And you, Beric, you're the one human I think I can really call a friend.
Honored.
It's a long journey home, and I must start soon. I've not much time left myself.
Skeggy will depart, head down that long road to his dwarven clan with the remains of his son, Scory. John, I know you're not Karg like your nameplate suggests. Sasori is reborn. Although it didn't feel like anything to you, you are back to normal. You feel like to make up for lost time, you need to train harder, and by doing so, you feel like you could be best of use at the keep. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely feel like I want to stay and protect the keep, continue on fighting, and definitely vying for a position of power among the Baileys.
Yeah, and I think the Castellan would recognize that and put you in a position of leadership. Maybe perhaps a captain of the Inner Bailey, a liaison to Earl Butts. You're right underneath Butts.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
You don't want to be underneath Buttes.
So, Karg, yeah, you are given a position at the Inner Bailey, and you'll be in charge of helping new recruits, training them for even the Outer Bailey service with Earl.
Lots of duels. We do.
Yes.
We just duel after duel after duel for training.
Yes, and you can see in the months past this scene, you'll see Sasori out in the courtyards fighting and sparring, and it's day in and day out working for the keep. And now, Tim. Eric Lavernus has a different path, I believe, correct?
Yeah, I can't stand the keep. It's been a mess. Ever since I showed up, it's been an absolute mess. And coming back with now Edgar and Alan, and I know that they had expressed their wishes to go on. I want to give them a little pep talk. Say, it's not the circumstances of one's birth that are relevant. It's what you do with the gifts of life that determine who you are. And with that, I will volunteer to fill the role that Afton supposedly was filling for them as kind of a bodyguard and keeper. And I will follow them on to wherever they go after the keep.
With your 27 hit points.
With my 27 hits.
He just slew a Gargant. So
I'm essentially a god among men. I just killed another god, so all I know is I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread.
You've killed a couple of gods, so yeah.
I'm now calling myself
Godslayer.
Eric Laverne is God Killer, so I'm here to protect these two orphans and kill gods.
They'll come with you, and
And I'm all out of bubble gum.
I gave her two things.
they'll gladly go with you. Edgar and Al, they'll go with you. They trust you, obviously. They also realize that you are, in a way, very similar to them. That once hidden secret is now exposed. You can cover your. You can hide your identity once again. That's up to you if you choose to. But when you're alone with the boys, you revert back to perhaps your actual appearance, because they are, like you said, not the circumstances of the birth, and they're finally done with this. So you'll head south back to perhaps Karnov or any of the other southern cities. Wherever you go next is anyone's guess. Barachelios.
Yes. I for Barrick, this was, he was a young, naive but determined fellow and follower of the light. So for him, this was the first of hopefully many adventures for him. So after learning of everybody, what they want to do, Barrick turns to Hyro. Looks at Hieronymus and says,
by the way, Hieronymus is like, he has changed the look of his robes to white with like the bottom of the robe. It starts like in like a fiery red and like burns up into like flames up into whiteness.
my friend, you have your light and I have mine, gesturing to my hammer. How about we take this light all over the land, getting more powerful and spreading the light?
Don't start crying on me now.
I'm cooking dinner, I'm cutting onions, I'm sweaty.
Great. Look at you, get a hold of yourself.
Hieronymus, you actually may not have even told Barrick this yet, but you were given approval for something by the Castellan very recently. This is maybe a month or two after the events at the caves, and Eric has left. Skeggy has left at this point. The three of you, Sasori, Barrick, and Hieronymus, are still there. Sasori got his job. Do you want to tell Barrick what yours might be?
Well, Hieronymus asked for the deed to Dicariel's tower, and to take over that role. However, he wishes to continue to work with Barrick to flush out the evil in the area and the extended area, and bring the light of Hyperius to whatever evil races might exist, be it goblin or giant or demon or devil.
I'm in, my friend, and I will also extend this to Mohag and Caldo.
Yeah.
After
Hieronymus, he and the reward they got, he took half of that, and he found the most trustworthy page in the keep, and he sent him to find Zeb's family.
Oh.
Under death, I will find you if you fail. And to give this gold to Zeb's family, and then the rest of the other half of the gold that he was given, Hieronymus spends the next several evenings disguising himself with a skull mask and like a purple robe, and like appearing in the different households of the keep and giving this gold out to the kids.
Wow. Almost like a twisted Santa Claus of sorts.
Yeah. Yeah, a skull mask with a purple robe. There's like a red tier on one side and a black tier on the other, and a sun glowing above his head.
What a cheerful image to bring joy to children.
Hieronymus has no idea what
Santa
would bring
Claus.
joy to children. Those are the things that brings joy to him. So he gives upon that to the children.
So that's great. I love this. So yeah. So over the next few months, we'll say you get settled. Everything kind of like I said, the dust settles. You heal your wounds. You think about your next steps, and Barrick and you come to some sort of agreement that you're going to travel the realm, fighting against evil. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Now,
Barracks. Yeah.
this is where the game will end. As the two of you agree on some sort of a handshake, you go your separate ways, go back to your apartment, start to organize, clean it up. It's going to be a long process, but eventually the two of you will head out on the road on your own. This last cutscene is going to be with Hieronymus. So Hieronymus, you didn't tell Barrick, and this is now on the eve of you leaving. All right, so you and Barrick are ready to leave the next morning. We'll say it's, like I said, 3 months or so after the events of the keep. You've finally figured everything out. You know the plan. You have horses. Gertrude's got your stables ready, horses in the stables ready for the next morning. Sasori has been training. He's staying here at the keep. The other two have left. Mohag has agreed to come with you. He's got his man bun just starting to come back. It's just like a little tiny ponytail at the top of his head at this point. Caldo has become even more spiritual.
Oh boy.
And you go to the Wizard's Tower. You were granted the deed by the Castellan. So you figured, all right, well, I'm not going to take this job. In fact, you didn't even tell Barrick about it because you didn't want to even make him feel bad about perhaps pushing you in a direction, taking you away from something you wanted. But you figured you'd go back there, and Decario was such a jerk. You figured he probably left something secretive, thinking you'd never find. So you start to look around in his apartment. And as you do, you hear a call from outside. Decario, Hieronymus, what do you... Lord Hieronymus the Wise? What do you call yourself?
Lord Hieronymus Bosch, master of the Borderlands and destroyer of all that is evil.
You look out the...
He's very new at being good.
you look out the formerly boarded up window. Now the tower is back under its own. It's not really boarded up, but it's yours now. You look out the window and you can see Friedrich Baumauer down at the door. He's calling up. He was knocking, but he probably didn't hear it, and now he's calling for you from the outside.
Who was Baumhauer? Who was that?
He's the merchant you met the first episode.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the guy that owes me stuff.
Yeah, you have a deal with
The
him.
guy whose brother we never rescued.
Yeah.
I thought we did. No.
No.
What do you want? What do you want? Are you here to pay upon what you owe me?
If you want some wares, yes, come to the Gillis. But no, I have news.
Uh-oh.
This is me waiting for you.
Again, you're up in the tower window and looking down.
I'm like
yeah.
leaning on the window, drinking a scotch.
It's a beautiful day. Sun is high in the sky. It's the day before you're leaving. It's maybe the night before you're leaving, so it's maybe the sun is descending. And he looks up to you and he goes, "It's Ula. She's here. She came back to the keep."
Who is that?
You remember. Your companion.
Yes. What? Where is she?
She's just arrived. She's with Gertrude.
Well, send her here.
I will. She says there's something urgent. You gather your things?
I will go meet her for this. I'll gather my nothing.
Well, your bag and
go.
whatnot. Yeah. So Hieronymus heads out, and
My white robe with the flames.
Hieronymus heads out of the tower with his
I'll be
flaming
sure to
robe.
ignite my illusion.
Yeah. And you start running down the road, following Baumauer towards the stables. And then the scene cuts once more back to the Caves of Chaos.
Me
Except
too.
instead of looking at the Shrine of Evil Chaos where you just fought this horrific creature, we go to the cave that had rubble all in it. There was one cave that was like blocked off. It had rubble all strewn about, like a cave-in almost. And there's a couple of goblins. They're in the cave. The first time any other creatures tried to venture into this cave, and they're in there with bows and swords, and they come in and they start looking around. And then a pulsating red line streaks through the cave from that altar where the crystal was. You tried to maybe get that out, it wouldn't come out. You tried to break it, wouldn't do so. You figured eventually you'll come back and maybe try to destroy this place once and for all. But that pulse shakes the ground, and the rubble starts to clear. Or at least something. The ground maybe opens up and rubble falls through. That last little entrance in the Shrine of Evil Chaos has opened. And the goblins stare into the darkness. And that is the end of the Keep on the Borderlands.
Woo!
That's it.
Let's go, fellas.
Nice.
Tune in, not next week. I don't think I'm actually doing anything next week. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing, but game-wise, but tune in next week for the Keep on the Borderlands after the final roll. We'll be back here chatting about this entire thing. I mean, we can't even stop 1 week here. We've got so much to debrief. We have to talk. We'll be back.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Thank you for staying up with us. It's just midnight now on the East Coast. We're going to hop off, but wow, proud of you guys. What a fantastic
a lot of
end.
growth here in the end, right?
Heck
I think
yeah.
so.
We're growers.
Not showers.
We're growers, not showers.
Well,
Great job,
thank you.
lads.
A couple of thank yous are in order. First off, to you guys for playing this game. When I told you I want to do about 20 episodes, it'll be over in like 8 months. You made a much larger commitment than you probably had thought, and it ended up being one of the best things on the channel. So thank you. Appreciate it all. And thank you for watching, the viewers at home. It's been a wild journey. And maybe more to come in the future. Who knows? We'll see. We'll have to debrief next week when we talk about this ending. But I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to miss this campaign dearly.
Yeah.
Same here.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna weep. I mean, I gotta say, over the last 9 years, like this has become like the highlight of my week playing this campaign. This
Did you say 9 years?
well,
It's definitely up
Even-
there.
it feels
Two.
like that, but you know, like I look forward to Wednesday as like the middle point of my week, right? So.
Oh,
And being able to play this game, so that is something.
Thank
it makes
you,
the
Chris.
week easier to get through. It breaks it into two pieces.
Does
There is
indeed.
truth to that, you know. To know that I get to spread a little sunshine as an angry little gnome, you know.
It's been a treat, Bob. This has really been a special
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I'm so glad to have been included. I would say to everybody out there, if you ever get a chance to play in a campaign that's being recorded, whether it's being streamed, even if nobody watches it,
It was fun. Yeah.
take the chance to do it, because even if no one watches it but you, it's such a thrill to go back and remember. You know, it's like home movies.
It'll be here forever.
That's right, because it's the internet, baby.
Every bad joke that we've ever made is recorded.
Every time I scratched my ear or whatever while Bob was saying something important, so it could show up in the final wrap, the
The recap.
your
Yeah.
10-minute thing.
The
You're like, you're
recap.
saying goodbye for the last time, and I'm sitting there like,
Oh no.
I know. You know, I like Chris from Long Island's comment. Lumberjacking is hard, and you are not
Oh, my
wrong,
God.
sir. Right? All of us are lumberjacks, in one form or another, and this is our way of recovering from that. So yes, thank you. You're right, sir.
Definitely helps.
Yeah.
And I will just say,
so much in all
and
day.
I'll just say one last thing here before we sign off, and we'll talk more in the next one. But I have a feeling there might be some people that never watch after the final roll, or they kind of just, whatever. It just ends up being something they don't watch. I do hope you stick with the channel. We've got plenty of other content coming up. I mean, these guys know some of my plans. We've got Tomb of Horrors coming up, and that's a campaign. We've got so many other things. I talked about it before. I planned out a lot. I've got a lot coming, and it's going to get better and better and better. So please, stick with us on this journey, okay? And eventually, hopefully, we'll revisit these characters at some point. But I loved it. Loved it. All right, everybody. One last time. We'll see you on the tabletop. Have a good night.
I'm gonna cry. Stop it.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks so much for staying with us.
Thank you. Good night.